Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? What? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? What? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Challz, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What up? Debate opinions of the brothers. Know your lovers love us, cuz us. Talk ish and live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. That what? What? Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word.
Yo. Y'all know what it is. It's the what?
Nah, what?
We're gonna get there because I want to make it special. Tonight gonna be special. First, we got to do. Check the sound. Do we got sound? I don't want to start this and we ain't got no sound. If they can't hear us, I don't want to start. How we sounding out there? Let me know in the comments. Let me check the comments out.
Yeah,
Trey Porter in there.
My voice, does the voice sound clear?
Make sure y'all sharing.
Share that link.
Listen, let me make sure we even live at all before we get going. I don't want to get
going. Live. I see it right here.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
We here. So guess what, gang? We are the what jigga. My name is Challz Brown. Right next to me is
artist named Fliz.
Right next to him is
CJ Source was popping.
And right next to him is
Remi Jones.
We got a special guest in the building. Her name is Remi Jones. And she is one of our very, very special guests. If y'all can't hear us, y'all say speak on that mic. Put it in the comments. Make sure she scoot up.
You can't hear me.
Yo, Remi Jones is in the building. We're gonna have a great
know what I'm saying?
show.
Talk your ish.
Gang, listen.
You want to fight me too, by the way, people. I told you I was gonna tell the world you want to fight me.
Yeah,
listen.
Stuff without the kid, and I don't like it.
Remi Jones, listen, she's special to the show, gang. This is the homie. And she came in here. She want to promote something real quick, and we want to support her with this. We good with the sound? I heard you say we good, right?
Yeah.
I'm bugging out. So what I want to do, I want to take a moment, right? If you in the New England area and I don't want to get involved with this, Remi. I want to get involved with the show. But Remi is doing something major. Influencer Awards, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to give her a moment to discuss what she's doing because I am very impressed with what Remi does. You can tell them who you are and what you're doing. And I'm gonna get this flyer up for you real quick. But go ahead and tell them, Remi, about what you got going on.
Okay, so on April 19th, 2025, I'm gonna be doing the Remi TV Influencer Award Show. And it's gonna be celebrating unsung heroes in our community and everybody who's doing amazing things. The reason why I started the Remi TV Influencer Award Show is because I was going to a bunch of award galas in our city. And I said to myself, after looking back, I said, hold on. Why did the last gala that I went to, the same 7 people are getting those awards? Why is the last 3 before that, it was the same 7 people? And I said, that's not right. So when I noticed who was getting awards and who was throwing these galas, I'm like, they're all a crew. They're all a clique.
Politics.
So they're all doing award galas and giving each other awards and bigging themselves up on the back. And I'm like, there's plenty of other people doing amazing things that they may not know about or they may know about. And I just wanted to shake the table a little bit. And I did.
Shaking the table. First of all,
she's shaking.
We're not advertising cheeses tonight.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not advertising. You can put them on the floor behind you.
Just because I want to sneak something, you know what I'm saying?
We're not advertising. But guess what, gang? April 19th, 2025, performing live is who? Carl Thomas?
Yes.
The 19th of April, the Influencer Awards at Remi TV. Listen, Remi's doing big things. I don't know if you're not following Remi and watching what she's doing, but she's doing major things in the city. I can't even describe all the things. I would look crazy describing everything that Remi's doing, but she's major. You be interviewing some crazy, like I be seeing like it be random ass people that be famous ass people, and she'll be like, shout out to Cuba Gooding or whatever. It'd be like some random ass actor, but Remi is really doing big things. I don't know if she likes hearing the Rhode Island Oprah and all that. I don't know if you want to hear that or not, but that's what we calling her. That's what her name is right now. So she's really holding it down, and we're really proud of her. So make sure you follow Remi Jones. That's Remi with an I. Make sure you following her, and make sure that you are getting tickets to the Influencer Awards on April. Let me bring that up one more time before we get the show started. On April 19th with Carl Thomas, right? You gonna press him about Diddy?
I thought about it.
I guarantee you, it's in the contract. There would be absolutely no.
They'll be like, listen, take your deposit back.
There's no Diddy questions.
Yeah, no Diddy questions. It's all gonna be about positivity and celebrating people in the New England area that is doing amazing things. TJ Sauce is what?
Performing.
And
I'm nominated for an award. Best
Okay.
hip hop artist, male hip hop artist.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a hip hop cipher and everything like that. And those
I want to
people will
talk
be
to you about all
announced
that.
soon. Yeah.
The hip hop cipher, all that. So make sure you get in attendance. Salute Sean Bass in the building. He said, "What's up?" Sis in the building. Nicole's in the building. Said, "Good evening. Love you, big bro."
What up,
And
sis?
she like the fit.
You already
TJ
know.
Squad.
Get
You know
fresh,
what?
stay fly. You already know. You
I gotta
already
step
know.
it up next week. I'm stepping it up. I'm sorry. I gotta step
Blame
it
it
up.
on my mom,
Yo,
bro.
we
That's
should
what I
all
can
do
tell
that.
you.
We should have a
Blame it
step
on
up day.
My mom used to have every credit card in the damn mall and would let me and my sister go wild, yo, for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What
shout out
was
to
the
Mom
store that you were supposed to be caught dead in?
What? And back in the day?
Back in the day. What was the store?
Do you remember Structure? The store Structure?
I don't remember that. Huh?
Yeah,
In the
that
mall or
that
something,
like
right?
It was like an upscale. It was like it was like an upscale back in the day, but I mean, $100 jackets back then, $200 jackets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's why I didn't know about it.
Oh, my sneakers is felines. I had to bring these. I don't wear these too much, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's like, "What's the sneakers?"
Salute. Chop in the building.
Chop,
Salute to Chop.
DC was popping.
Chopper style.
Nicole in the building. Salute. Yo, listen, I don't think people was ready because we missed last week, gang. And I'm gonna tell you why we missed last week. I'm gonna be open and honest, gang. There was something that happened last week that I did not feel like coming in here talking about. I was already tired. I had a long week.
If they could see the group chat.
I didn't even want to discuss this last week, gang. I'm just gonna be honest.
It's going crazy.
I didn't want to discuss it, but Remi's here. And we gotta get her perspective. Something crazy happened last week, gang. Something crazy happened last week. I didn't. Did anybody see this coming?
I did.
Remi, you're gonna have to stand on that because
You thought he was gonna win?
a blowout,
I
He was
said
gonna
it
win.
2 years
It was
ago.
a blowout. It was
a landslide. That's what we saying.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris lost in a landslide
To the orange man.
to the orange man.
It's
I'm
a
going to
crazy
say,
world.
I don't believe Remi knew that Kamala, I'm saying her name wrong. It's Kamala.
Kamala.
It's Kamala, right?
Mhm.
I always say it's Kamala Harris. A landslide. It was a beating, bro. Gang, listen. I did not expect nothing like this. I'm gonna speak to Remi first as to why she knew. And I see Hawkeye said Trump 2024. Don't do that, Hawkeye. Listen, we'll ban you. No, I'm just messing with you. But listen, Hawkeye said, I saw the landslide coming. Remi, talk to me.
So the number of people that I spoke to, a lot of men, they feel like women can't run the country. They feel like
Facts.
we're not too emotional.
Facts.
And I just feel like it's a lot of uneducated people, and also people that is products of their own environment that hasn't met women that can control her emotions, that hasn't met boss ladies, that hasn't met that. So when you're a product of your own environment and you see nothing but chaos, you're gonna think that all women of color are chaotic, Black women, right? So we have that. Then we have people talking about, well, we need the economy to get better, and not really doing their research,
Due
listening to
diligence.
TikTok influencers basically saying, well, it's because of Biden that it was like that. But it starts from the president before that president, the current president.
Who was a man named Barack Obama,
Yes.
who put that economy in place.
Yes.
It's just a fact.
Right.
I'm not taking nothing from nobody. It's just a fact.
Because then you notice that every president got to clean up the last president's situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I could already tell what I think what's going down right now, as far as like, we know there was a lot of Latino men that voted for the Orange Man.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is now look what's going down. The next day he said, guess what? Adios.
Yes.
You're going back.
Amigos. But they knew that. No, but what really happened the second day was now they're about to put a bill in place to give the reparations to the kids that had to sit in those ethnic classes in those colleges down in Florida or wherever. He's going to take their funding and tax them for teaching about slavery. I don't know if y'all know this.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's just a little bit crazy. They don't want you to teach slavery in the schools no more. They want to act like it never happened. And so to make that happen, they got to defund those schools. They want to try to, but what they don't understand, that's going to backfire. Because what's going to happen is these kids are so smart. They'll go out and learn it on their own, and they'll be even madder. They're trying to keep the kids from being mad at grandma, grandpa, But you can't rewrite history. Just leave it what it is. You'd probably be better if you just leave it alone. But they're trying to take it out of the schools, and they're trying to defund you if you're talking about segregation and you're talking about, this Jim Crow stuff. They're saying you're forcing it on their kids, but you're not forcing history. It's history.
Mm-hmm.
That's like taking Hitler out of the books. You know what I'm saying? That's like taking anything historic out of the books. You can't do that. They've already minimized it so much that they make it like there was one happy day where the slaves was freed, and then we just all was equal and everybody was happy. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the history books already make it like that. For years, I went thinking that the day that slavery ended, it was over and everything was equal. And it's not like that. So they already got that, but they're trying to take it even further, where that was something that happened somewhere else in some other planet and we don't know nothing about it. They're trying to make it like it's just a thing that is some mystery.
Well, what happened was they said, well, we gave you Juneteenth, now shut up.
Yeah,
basically.
To a degree.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not how it goes. We are not our ancestors. I'm telling you right now. Play with me if you want to. I'm gonna pop the trunk on you.
Remi, that's what I'm saying.
Playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Playing at all.
Pop the trunk on you.
Get them.
And continue to teach your kids about a history. They can take it out of schools all they want. There's too many museums. There's too many resources that your kids can learn about the history. And
the kids are learning more. So what happens is the more they do that, the more TikToks come up telling them, yo, It's so many like memes and shorts and So they're getting a concentrated history that's going to make them go figure out even more. So once you start trying to keep something from your kids, they want to know it even more. So it's going to backfire on them, and it's just going to be crazy. Let me see what we got in the comments. Hawkeye, salute to Hawkeye. Said they are trying to cut critical race theory from college. That's fair game. I lived in a deep red state and I learned about slavery. He said that's fair game. I don't know if you're saying that that's good or bad, but I know that critical race theory is a collegiate course that cannot be. First of all, you got to sign up for that. You see what I'm saying? But they're not just stopping at critical race theory. Like if Fliz go to college, he got to take that course. He got to want to take that, right? It's just like Black Studies. You want to take that. You go and sign up for that. So it's not a thing where they're getting forced like a third grader, but they're making it like they're forcing it on our third grade. These are grown people. These are college students that's learning critical race theory, but they're trying to stop it from even the real thing they're trying to do is stop it from the kids even being told. But it's going to once they stop it from the colleges, then they're going to take it down to the elementaries, and they want to make it where it never happened.
But it's okay to talk about, transgender and all these other things, but you're gonna try to take Black history out. I don't understand that.
He's getting rid of that shit too.
Yeah, he is.
Don't get it twisted.
All
that shit's included.
I seen an article about that too.
No, Trump. That's one thing. Trump isn't playing with that shit.
What you call him a straight gangster? He don't get a gangster.
Prince said Democrats messed the world up so bad we had to give the Republicans a chance. Hopefully we can fix this mess we're in. I'm not even touching that. You're
gonna get Challz mad.
I'm not even touching.
You're gonna have another viral rant.
Huh?
Did you see they got
I'm not a political guy, bro. I don't know much about politics, and I never pretend to. But I'll tell this. I'll jump in. You can ask my girl. I said 2 years ago, I told my girl, and you can ask her, I said, you know, Trump's getting back in office. I don't care what he did. If not because of Trump didn't win this election for anything he said he's going to do. It's for the things that happens that the world wants him to get rid of. There's too many movements and things that nobody agrees with. We're all splintered. And then you got this man who's sitting there like, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? And he became kind of a superhero. Let's be real. Then there was 2 assassination attempts on his life. He posed in front of the flag like this with the blood. Yeah. He became a martyr. This man, I told after, and I didn't even know Kamala was going to run. That made it another thing. Like, yeah, people don't want to see a woman in that position. So everybody just stacked on. That's why he landslid it. So this is me being honest about, I'm taking your phrase. I'm being honest. That's his phrase.
I got mad dude saying that too.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Hey, yo, so you seen the clip that Niche put in the group chat, right?
Which one?
When we was in New York?
Yeah, okay.
Yo, there was like thousands. I'm talking thousands of cars, yo.
All right.
Flags, like
with all the flag.
Yeah,
but they was
crazy. Right. They was in and out of traffic. Basically, it looked like they was trying to take over traffic. To be honest with you.
Yeah, they probably.
So I'm telling my niece, I'm like, yo, Google where Trump's at. He's right in Pennsylvania.
Listen, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this because I'm not gonna spend a lot of time with Flizzy was saying something. We're gonna move forward to the show, the real show.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I said he's getting to office because there's too many divisive issues where people within the issue don't agree. Let's take like transgenders, like you said earlier. You know that created a splinter movement called old school gays who don't believe in the new transgender movement. Gays have separated themselves within their own culture. Then you know blacks were always splintered. Yeah. But we're just a splintered culture. It is what it is. We can't lie about that. And you got all the movements going, you know, I don't like that. And then it just people started adding, oh, what about the kids? And then you're attacking kids. It got now you add parents. Parents are splintered. It was the perfect time for this, the perfect storm for this galvanizing, polarizing figure who don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? To say, enough is enough. And everybody, and then at the end, you got people Hail Marrying. The black man got it. Then black men started feeling like, who are you to tell me what to do, yeah. It was just, it was a
shit show, and they failed horribly. I got a million things I could talk about this, but I'm not gonna say none of them because I would be here for hours. So what I'm gonna say is they did everything wrong. They don't want a woman. Let's just be honest. A lot of us men can't even process. We would give it to anybody before we give it to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. Like a lot of these, they say the Latino guys they came out in droves that never voted before, came out in droves just to stop her. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not voting for her, even though half of them guys might get deported. You know what I'm saying? But they don't care. They like, yo, listen, Like whatever the case may be, they don't want a woman. So that's the first thing.
Because they call their moms for everything.
I mean, you got to think. You got to think.
We're at the height.
Think
right
about
now.
this. Think about this, Remi. She brought out Beyonce. She brought out Megan and Taylor. Right. None of that's going to appeal to men.
Exactly.
And some men going to get more offended that you got them. They're gonna be like, she's trying to bring all these chicks out that some dude's gonna get more against her just for that, just for the woman's power, just like Marvel movies.
Yes,
where they started overly throwing the women in the movies.
Like, it's a turnoff now.
They started making it, and Marvel didn't listen. They were like, yo, the fans were like, yo, it's too much. You're doing too much. You're doing this. What do they call it when you're
woke? The woke movie or
they
DEI?
Call it the woke.
DEI?
Yeah. So. They didn't listen, and then now the movies are getting panned, and they're the lowest ratings ever. They're not making no money. This is the same thing, and what they got to understand is you can't force certain things on people, even though it don't make sense. Remi's right. Women are the backbone. Like I'm always going. I always say this. I'm gonna be the first one to support women, especially black women. I was raised by a single mom. You can't tell me nothing about a woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman's strength. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one of these guys walking around afraid of a woman, right? Or afraid of a woman in charge, yada yada. But at the same time, a lot of these guys never really grew up, so they are afraid of a woman, or they don't respect women. You know what I'm saying? And it's a million reasons why, and you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of the way they were raised and things like that. Or they looking at Instagram and they saying 75 women when they scrolling. All of them got on the bikini and they doing their twerking. So it's like it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? Like the images aren't matching up. The images aren't matching up to the real strong, powerful women that are, because they're not even on there like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless they doing what Remi doing. You know what I'm saying? If they're promoting or they're building a brand, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. They're not on there like that, or they're making some cooking type of brand or whatever. But
and 9 times out of 10, if you haven't met somebody like that, you not gonna believe that is out there.
Facts.
Stay off of TikTok, y'all. You're seeing all the damaging things up there. You're seeing all the people. It's brainwashing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People are up there getting BBLs because people think that's what men want. You don't know what men want. Ask a man what a man wants.
Women don't want to listen.
You gotta,
to me.
and one thing I want to point out is we're smack dab at the height. I mean, the climax of the red pill movement of this generation. This generation is all red pilled out, where we came from like kind of a different. I can admit, like, I came from a generation where it's like, you know, my mom was a strong figure and all that stuff, and my mother taught you don't hit women, you respect women. I still open doors. Today I was at the buffet getting my chicken wings, you know, and there was this lady, we were about to grab the chicken wings. I said, no, ladies first. Her and her girl was like, oh my God, there's still men around? Mm-hmm. What do you mean ladies first? I said, I got Southern parents, I'm still chivalrous, but I can admit, talking with kids these days and teenagers, them days is gone, because social media is teaching now that women can be evil. When we were raised with like sugar and spice and everything nice in our generation, so you kind of put in your head, but now that's not taught. It's taught. Women are bitches who gonna take your money, bro. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's a lot of Kevin Samuels talk, and
yeah.
I mean,
and I'm not saying that shit is all wrong, because I do think some of that shit is.
No,
real.
he had his points.
He has his points. So I don't want to be that dude to be a hypocrite.
Don't get her. Listen.
No, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. Kevin Samuels was saying some real shit.
Yeah, fight him.
No, let's be real. Everybody's gonna, even people you hate, you gotta. I like when Killer Mike said that. Killer Mike said you still gotta listen to a fact, even if it's coming from a source you don't want to hear it from. A fact is a fact.
You're right. I don't want to stay on politics all night, but I do want to address Hawkeye. Said, come on, blaming the voters, not the candidate. Were you guys saying this when Obama won? Hawkeye is right. Kamala made some big mistakes.
Oh, she did.
I know a lot of my sisters want to blame, because I said something. I didn't even disrespect her. I had a video said what Democrats. I got a whole video. It's like almost an hour long. I said Democrats need to hear this, and I put it on my YouTube. I said I don't want to discuss this everywhere. I'm just going to discuss it on here. And a couple females went in there, and they were like, "You're blaming Kamala. You sound like a Trump supporter." That's not what it was. I was telling the facts. Kamala made some mistakes too. So Hawkeye, you're right. The Democratic Party made some huge mistakes. One, she didn't go to Joe Rogan. Trump went on Joe Rogan, got hundreds of millions of views. She was like, I'm too busy to go in there. You got to come to me, and I can only give you 30 minutes.
Yeah, she was on her high horse a little bit.
She was doing too much, because guess what? The polls were saying she got this. She was 49%. Then she was 51. She was polling in all the right areas. What they didn't understand was 10 million people are not going to vote at all. 10 million people that voted for Biden last time, they're not even leaving their house this time. She lost every swing state. That's never happened. She lost the popular vote. That hasn't happened since George Bush back in the 90s. Democrats don't lose the popular vote because our ideas are popular. So it don't make no sense. So she did something. She did a lot of stuff wrong. She should have went here. She went there. They're painted by numbers. They're like, oh, Hillary didn't go to, I think it was Michigan or whatever. And that's the only reason she lost. So we need to be in. They're painting by numbers and not listening to the people. Yeah. And when Barack got up there and started blaming black men, I was like, oh, they just blew it.
Yeah, that was a swing point.
I didn't understand.
Barack should have shut up with that one.
I was like, Barack, what's going on? You used to be plugged into the internet. Barack was the first politician to use the internet to his advantage. They didn't know what they were doing. He used it. He figured it out. That's why he won. And I'm like, Barack, you're standing up here blaming black men. And I want to get Remi's opinion of that. Of Barack blaming black men. What's your thought? Do you believe he was right?
I don't know. I think it was collectively everybody. And I just feel like.
You don't think Kamala did something wrong? Or the Democrat Party did something wrong?
Yes. But I also want to clarify the fact, because I know he said what he said in the comments, but let's get it right. You already said that at the beginning when you said she broke the chicks out. So you already said and acknowledged that the Democrats already made some mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They did. She knew, come on. She knew what she did.
And not only that, what happened with them, and I'm not even talking about this no more than 2 more minutes because I don't want to talk about politics, it's goofy. But
yeah, it's over with.
What they didn't understand either is they've been slowly making moves on the internet with the influencers. They've been paying a lot of influencers. They've been paying a lot of bloggers, a lot of rappers. They've been giving them pardons. They've been making them feel like if you do a crime, I got you. And a lot of these guys have been swaying that vote. So it's been a lot of propaganda, social media campaigning to make sure that things go a certain way, and they didn't understand that. Kamala Harris is still trying to run like she was running 10 years ago. That's over. You can't run like that no more. You got to get on the ground. You got to get on the line. You got to get in these blogs and these influencers. You can't just do an interview with them. You got to understand why they even famous in the first place. She don't know why Cashapp is famous. She don't understand it's a different world out here. She's thinking you got to be this kind of stiff-ass politician. That's not what it is no more.
But where was her team to tell her earlier all this stuff? Like, you're the vice president. You should have a whole plethora of resources to tell you, listen, girl, this is what you need to be doing. Yeah. Social media is about TikTok now and this and that.
But you know, they said you can't teach old dog new tricks. She might be old dog.
Yeah, that's true, though.
Dawn said with the smoke, dog. Dawn said we don't underestimate Elon Musk support. Musk was I don't know if he would go to sleep or somebody else. His page was 24/7 all day, all night. So yeah, he did his thing. And then just the last comment, Jimmy, the Dems don't know how to troll. They let civility politics. That's what I say. They too civil. They too nice. They want to be politically correct. They don't know how to just. The word should have been out. What you say about the economy? Why do people still think that that's his thing? That was Obama's economy before. He was fighting tooth and nail to stop that economy. Obama built that economy when he was still in office. He said, this economy going to be better when I'm gone. Yeah. He put that in 2 years before he left, and they fought tooth and nail to stop that economy from being, they went outraged. They tried to stop that and Obamacare. His two things, they went out of their way to unstop it. And now guess who's claiming, I got the economy. That's Obama's economy that they went and tried to stop. Yeah, but Obama and them, but he said it too late. Yeah. He said that like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, why are you just saying this?
Yeah, he should have been said that 170 days ago. He should have said that.
He should have been saying it every day because they're saying their message every day. But and low key, Jimmy's right. They don't know how to troll.
They was bullying people too. Like you said, Dems, you gotta boss up.
They wasn't ready for war.
Next. This is politics.
And they're gonna lose again. You're right. Remy's right. They're gonna lose again if they don't understand it.
Yeah, get it together. Come on, let me be on your team.
Yeah, we need
get
Remi.
It together, Grouch.
Remi 2024.
Remi for president.
And on that note, let me shout out these people right here. BlackYeti.com. Yo, if you in the comments or you watching tomorrow, next week, we be doing really well too when these people be watching. Yo, listen. Black-Yeti.com. Make sure you support the sponsor. They rock with us. They THC infused products. They got the chocolate. Life is like a box of chocolate. They got what they got, TJ? They got they got the moonshine. They got the seed. They got the stems. They ain't got no seeds though. They got they got all that over there on Black-Yeti.com. Support them. Make sure you show them some love. Tell them who sent you. But gang, I want to keep it moving about this guy. Something weird.
Ooh, child. Where the baby oil?
Something weird is going on. Let me get Jimmy's last comment. Biden took the last campaign around when he told Trump that the facts. Gang, they're saying Diddy he has a third chance at parole, gang. Not parole, I'm sorry, at bail. They're saying that Diddy might get bail this time, gang. They're saying that Diddy, some new evidence has arisen, and Diddy may get bail this third time. How, you ask? I'm gonna tell you why. I think I have a theory, and I'm gonna ask you people. I'm gonna say to the people in the room, I'm gonna ask them if they believe my theory. So Y'all know Diddy did not get bail because he allegedly called one of the witnesses in the case 58 times. You know this, right, Remi?
No.
What you gonna talk about? Her interview that she did?
Wait, you're talking
yeah,
about
I'm
the
talking-
shorty that lied?
Which shorty that lied?
Nah, not her.
Oh.
So listen, Diddy was in the group called, what's the group Diddy was in? Dirty Money.
Dirty Money, yeah.
So Dirty Money, Dawn and the other girl.
Oh, I know what you're talking
What's
about.
the other girl's name?
The other dark skin one, the brown skin
Yeah,
one.
she said that them two didn't get along either.
They did it.
Dirty Money.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Danity Kane or something.
Nah, Dirty Money. Oh, they bringing up. I'm talking about the music group. Dirty Money, Diddy. So I never can pronounce this girl's name right. Dawn Richard and Kalina Harper. So Diddy, before Diddy got arrested and Cassie brought the case on him, there was a Dawn Richards. Did I say her name was Dawn Richards? Dawn Richard, no S. Dawn Richard brought a case on Diddy. It's a civil case. And she was accusing Diddy of a bunch of heinous things as much as Cassie was accusing him. So Diddy knew the feds was coming. The feds was like, we're going to arrest you, yada, yada. But what happened was right before he got arrested, allegedly Diddy called when Don dropped the lawsuit on Diddy. Kalani, what's her name? I just said it. Kalina, the other dark-skinned chick from Dirty Money. Diddy called her 58 times, telling her to get in contact with Don to drop the lawsuit. That is witness tampering. So when he called Kalina 58 times, the feds was watching him. They first of all, they watching you, they monitoring your phones, everything you say and do, because they think you're gonna run. Which if it was me, I would have ran. I would have ran.
Wasn't they saying he was gonna run too?
No, then he wasn't he in Cape Verde?
Yeah.
Remember he took his jet to Cape Verde?
Should have stayed in Cape Verde because
He was
when his
safe
ass
there.
came back, his ass was on a federal watch list, and they saw that he called. They was like 48, 49, 50, 51. He kept calling this girl on repeat.
Oh no, go grab him right now.
So they went and snatched him up. He supposed to turn himself on
Harlem right
Tuesday. I believe he turned himself in on Monday. He didn't turn himself in. They went to the hotel lobby. He was walking in the hotel. Somebody who was with him was it Stevie J or somebody was in the hotel, and then one of his sons. I don't know who was there, but they saw him walking in the hotel room.
Real confident too.
Yeah, they told him put his hand behind your back, Mr. Combs. Da da da. You coming with us? To step back. Everybody with him. Step back. Da da da. He was looking like, oh damn, it is what it is. Like I think they found drugs in the room or whatever. But they went and got him because he made them 58 calls to Kalina trying to get her to make Don drop the case. That's witness tampering. They were like, you are a threat to the community, and you are a flight risk, and you are witness tampering. We're gonna grab you right now, and we're gonna hold you without bond. He had 2 bond hearings. He got turned down for both. Now, what I believe just happened 2 or 3 days ago, and I saw the interview. I didn't watch it. I just saw the beginning of it. Kalina Harper did an interview, right? And I should play a clip from it. But she said that Cassie is lying. She said Diddy was paying her every single week 50 grand and giving her money, and she was taking it. She was his girl, and she was in on all that. And she's saying that Cassie is a goofy because she liked doing that stuff.
I was about to say, she said Cassie liked it. She said Cassie was with the shits. She liked the party. She wanted me like get everybody fucked up. Basically.
Did you hear any of this, Remi?
No.
So
No.
this chick went nuts. She's on Team Diddy, and she's explaining away a lot of the stuff that the prosecution. Not even say a lot of stuff. She's explaining away some of the stuff. So guess what? Now, if I'm the defense, you got a brand new interview saying the girl that you ran and arrested Diddy for is saying that she is not agreeing with him being arrested and she wasn't being harassed. That's a problem.
I was gonna ask you this.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Remi. Let me talk to me.
They would have to go into the discovery and prove that he was sending the 50 bands. What was every week or every month?
Right.
They're gonna have to go that in discovery. If there's no proof of that, no wire they can't prove that, he's staying in there.
Right, but that's
closed.
But that's not why they let them go. Go ahead,
What I was
TJ.
gonna say is, do you think somebody got in contact with her? You think?
Yeah, I'm sure,
do
but
you think there was a bag sent to her for her to do that interview and talk?
Probably.
That shit
Yeah, probably.
But at the same time, she may know a bag is coming.
That
so and you got to think, TJ, there's still some Diddy supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is.
Mm-hmm.
She may be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like Rihanna, like a loyal ass, like it's chicks that's loyal, dog. Like no matter what that nigga did, I'm beat it. Like what's that movie where she shot the damn cop and they went on run. What's the name? Slim and what's the name of that movie?
I know that.
The black girl, the black guy. They went on a run. I can't remember that movie, but something and Slim, right?
Yeah, Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim.
Okay, I heard that.
Which the cop didn't need to be shot. Let's just be honest. It didn't make no sense. Like she was like going to law school, and they got pulled over, and they got the cop was a little bit whatever.
The cop was.
They shot the cop.
The cop was mad aggressive though.
He was aggressive, but to shoot him, it didn't make no sense. And then to run, you're a law student.
She's talking him down.
You're a law. It didn't make no sense. But
and that wasn't even her man at the time.
It wasn't. I think they just met. Something like that.
Right.
He was trying to get her.
Queen and Slim got some plot holes, gang. I'm just being honest.
She's a rider, yo. She was a rider.
But you riding too fast, like
and you died.
You died. You rode and you died.
Yeah.
So it didn't make no sense. But Queen and Slim is what I'm saying. This chick is riding with Diddy. So the reason, Remi, is not because the 50 grand. What I'm saying is, if I'm the lawyer, I'm the defense. And your reasoning, they're saying they took the bond because he harassed a witness. If the witness does an interview a month later saying it wasn't no harassment, because she says in the interview, he called me because blah, blah, blah. So she's explaining away why he called. So guess what? You can't hold that man if the girl right here that you're saying you're protecting him from is saying, no, he wasn't harassing me. He called me for this reason, XYZ. And she's saying that she's not on the side of the prosecution. She's on the side of the defense. You can't say that he's harassing her when she made an interview saying he wasn't. So they're going to take that in front of the judge. Diddy might get home.
But that would make sense if all the other stuff wasn't piled up against him. You know what I mean? They got so much stuff piled up against him. My brain's not functioning right now. But like, if you read the case file,
you're right.
So piled up,
it's
that's
crazy.
not gonna get him bail.
But
that one thing's not getting him bail.
Listen,
he got too much on him.
At the risk of sounding like a Diddy supporter or defender, which I am not, before they go and yank me in the comments and when we clip this up and they go in, they be trying to kill us in the comments. But listen, in law, most of these rich guys get to go home and stay home for their trial. They don't hold them all the time. A lot of times, not even rich. Most people, a lot of people get to go home on bond. So for you to keep them, you got to have a real good reason. Now, all of that stuff, none of it's proven yet, right? All of it's like this person, that person, and a lot, and they really only going off of allegedly what Cassie said. Yeah. Right? And they got evidence. They got the baby oil. They got the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But
hey, yo.
Go ahead, TJ.
There's supposed to be some stuff in that baby oil, yo.
Hey, say less. But until none of that, and I'm just before they tell me I'm defending Diddy, none of that is means to keep me from. You only keep me in prison because I'm either a flight risk or I'm a danger to society. You don't hold me for trial. You let me go home and then I'll show up in court. So,
right, but because he has money, he is a flight risk.
At that point, any rich guy's a flight risk.
Right. But they took. Remember, they took his baby's passport. They took
everybody's
passport.
He's offering everything. He's like, I'm gonna give you 50 million, and I'm gonna give you my passport, so you can have my phone. Nobody can visit me. I'm gonna sit in my mansion and just walk around in a robe and slippers all day until court date. I'm just telling you what he's telling him. So let me check these comments real quick.
And it depends on the judge. Right, so if he has that same judge, she's not gonna care. She's gonna say stay in there.
The judge probably will, but legally,
too, she's gonna be like, "Nah, you did this to other women."
No doubt, but that's not a judge's decision. Just to say that they need a reason, and the reason the cops grabbed him a day early, he's gonna turn himself in the next day, was over these phone calls. So if the phone calls are null and void, you gotta let him go home to a court date. So do not be, what I'm saying is he probably won't, but do not be surprised if this judge legally has to let him out. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what it is, because they arrested him for this girl calling her 58 times. Now, Flizzy, I want your opinion. What do you think about this girl recanting? Not recanting, but she's saying, "Listen, I can explain why he called me, and it wasn't because he was harassing me." Do you think that's enough to let him out of prison or jail?
Sorry, let me speak up.
I see you, side dog.
I've seen and I've studied cases because I was a law and government student at a certain point. I studied cases to where it could be something so small like that to make a difference. Is Diddy's case too big? Potentially. To let something like that, like something of this magnitude to just slide on a little technicality, they might be making an example out of this guy because he's huge and all the stuff that's going on. So just to let him go, there might be that we can't let him go because we're going to look like we're effed up. But that could work the other way too. Diddy might be so big, you might have to let him out because of a technicality, you know?
Yeah.
Because like how many times you've seen there's the newest defense they started defending people that's called what's the word when you're rich and it starts with an F? It's a new defense now. It means like you were raised with such a silver spoon in the mouth, or you know you can't handle jail, and they started.
Wow, I never heard that.
Yeah, like there's a few cases now that's, you know, like Diddy might be too big, he can't handle jail, he might be too depressed, so we might have to let him out. That has been a defense.
Martha Stewart did her bid, yo.
Yeah, Martha did it.
Yeah, exactly. Martha did
it.
But I'm just saying, like sometimes there's stupid defenses that work, but Diddy's case might be too crazy though.
So there's now Remi from Providence, Rhode Island.
Next recruit said is Remi from New York. She has a heavy accent. She do got a heavy accent. I'll give you that. She got look. That's just that. She barking on you. Oh, that's just what she do.
But she be out there though. She be on the red carpets. They'll say a lot. Say that again.
A lot. And I lived in both. I lived in Brooklyn with my dad, and I lived here. So
that's what they're hearing.
Yeah, that's what they're hearing.
They hearing that Brooklyn.
And I keep hearing that from people, and I'm like, I don't hear it.
I hear it. You got a Foxy Brown thing going on, like
she ain't got her Timbs.
She got
on
some
today.
Brooklyn, yeah.
She don't got her Timbs on today.
No, I should have, because it's cold. It's cold in me too. Like you're
gang. I want to talk about.
Let's go.
I want to talk about this one because this one is tripping me out, gang. I don't. Let me final vote. Diddy coming home or no?
Nope.
TJ, Diddy coming home?
So.
I think it's too big of a case.
It's too big of a case.
Plus,
I agree.
Plus, I just seen on a side note, right? I just seen that they was questioning Keefy D about the Tupac shit and trying to get him to talk about. But they already, I mean, like Suge Knight was just saying last night, I seen an interview with Suge Knight, and he was saying how Homeboy's backtracking, but he's like, he went on major platforms, like 3-4 major platforms, saying Homeboy wanted to pay him $1 million to do that.
I think Diddy did pay him $1 million.
I think so too.
But the money never got to him.
It never got to him. Exactly.
So my lawyer, if I'm Diddy, my lawyer gonna eat that case up.
So that's
Keefy D makes no sense.
I think that's part of the there's so much other stuff going on.
It's a lot of other stuff.
This is the reason to hold them and look.
But they only charged them with a couple things. So you got to look at. Yeah, it's a million things. What's it called?
A supersede? Is a supersede? How do you say it? Like it's a supersede? Or
it's a million things they can have on your TJ, but some of that stuff not flushed out, and they rushing them to trial. So it's like whatever you got,
trying to rush the trial.
You got to prove it now. So they can't throw a million things at him because look what just happened with Young Thug. They had that man for almost 3 years. Now they let him out. He's at home.
True.
But them guys look. That state look absolutely crazy. In those circles, you look crazy when you lose a case like that. When you put a man in prison, you got all this, you got in jail, you got all this stuff on him. He's sitting up there for 2.5 years, and then you have to give him a deal 2.5 years later and let him go home. When you made all the spectacle, that trial is that trial is a laughing stock. Yeah, and the people that try to prosecute him, they looking like a joke.
But he got to walk on eggshells too.
Yo, the word I was looking for, the word I was talking about was affluenza. When you're too affluent.
Affluent, yeah.
That affluency now is a defense. Yep.
Good luck with that one. Dawn said that video. She's talking about the video with Cassie. That's true. But at the same time, that video is how many years old? About 8 years old. Am I bugging?
It's a long time ago, yeah. It is a long time
so it's not like it's new or whatever. So it's an old video. I don't know if that Ray Rice did the same shit.
Yep.
Ray Rice beat the hell out of this. Beat the chick from up there. Beat in the elevator down from up to the 8th floor to the 2nd floor.
But she had his back though. That was like the chick, his wife. Even though he beat her down, she went public like, no, that was my fault. I was out of pocket, and she stayed right married to him. Yo, his wife did.
She basically said,
It's not a funny matter, but it's funny
I deserve that
because
ass.
you know, like Cass was like, he whipped my ass. His wife was like, no, I deserve that shit.
If
That
I'm
was
So that
crazy.
makes sense to me then.
Yeah, that's
Diddy
crazy.
switched his lawyer because the first guy was awful. These new people might be on their shit, and not only that, they might be plugged in with the
He's
judge.
This dude
He's
talking
gonna
about
have to
Castro.
dig up
Get him
Johnny
out of
Cochran.
here.
What you say, Remy?
He's gonna have to dig up Johnny Cochran, man. Just dig
Yeah.
him up.
Johnny Cochran.
Well, yeah, I
Close
mean,
to Johnny.
we all know Diddy did some heinous stuff, and he's up to no good. And that video, you're right, Dawn. That video was awful. I give you that. But in a court of law, you're gonna need more. He's not just charged with that video.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's charged with a lot of other stuff. That's why he's in there facing life in prison.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have to say, well, why he can't get out right now? He's a flight risk. Well, you got my passport. Why else can't I get out? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got my passport, you got everything about I can't go nowhere. You got agents all around my house, the perimeter. I don't have no phone. So why can't I get out? Because they let everybody else out. They're like, why can't I get out? They're gonna say, well, you harassed that chick. The chick said, well, you didn't harass her. Why can't I get out? So he gonna go. He got a third chance. You don't get a third. They granted him a third one, gang. This is what y'all gotta understand. He got turned down twice. They don't give you other ones. They granted him a third hearing. That means it's new evidence. So what I'm saying is, it's not that cut and dry. And I know we all have already decided Diddy's guilty, which he is. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure some of this stuff. We saw the video, yada yada. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Do you think they're investigating the Tupac situation and
Yes.
Biggie and all that?
Yeah, they all
Those detectives in Las Vegas don't want to look dumb either. So they're like, you got Keefe D. Why would Keefe D do it? And the Keefe D been on video saying, I got $1 million on Puffy.
Mhm.
So now it's like, oh, we got to investigate the whole thing. They got a lot for them to say Keefe D did it. They need to see why, and they need to figure out all the strings to pull to make sure we got the right guy.
Yeah.
And if it's a fish bigger than Keefe D,
and Suge's not testifying too because they try to get that shit.
Yeah, he's not.
yeah. So imagine this: I'm a Las Vegas detective, and I don't unraveled 25, 30 years of freaking Tupac. You ain't unravel; it's all right there. But you locked up Keefe D for it. But then you can get Puffy for the murder of Tupac. You're going out of history.
The big fish. Like, if that shit, it's gonna.
So now, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be extra diligent, and they're going to try to get Diddy now. So yes, they're going to try to get Diddy for it. But the problem is, you're never going to find that wire transfer. That's 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Imagine finding that wire. Good luck. Good luck finding that wire transfer. And that bank could be closed. That bank could be out of business for 20 years. We don't know what bank he did it with. We don't know how he did it. Western Union. We don't know how you gonna get them records. So now you got to prove Keefe D's not lying because he's been all over the place. So who knows? I don't know. What you think, Flizzy?
He sent it to the bank and he's nuts. I mean, he was like, you ain't finding shit.
Damn.
He said,
He's like,
send that in a Nike shoebox.
For
Remy,
real,
do you
like,
know- do you
no
know the
paper
story?
trail.
Do you know the story, Remy, of what supposedly happened with the money that Diddy supposedly wired to Keefe D?
Mm-mm.
TJ knows.
Zip.
So there's a man named Zip.
But hold up though.
Diddy supposedly wired the $1 million to Zip. Zip never gave the money to Keefe D to hit
saying
Biggie.
that-
They kept it, and he opened a nightclub.
know what?
So he never even gave it to him. Go ahead.
Gene Dale was basically saying that the check. It was a check.
It was a
But it
check.
was a
Wait,
check
so then they could
written
track
to him.
that.
That's what I was getting at. It was a check written to him as $1 million for a record company.
They could track that.
So they can track.
So
that.
now you got to think. I'm just gonna be honest. 30-year-old records are very tough. If you work in banks and stuff like that, they put them things in file, and they put them in big ass like file boxes, and a lot of that shit after certain years gets shredded.
That's true, too.
I'm just gonna be honest. They get shredded.
We lost that in the flood.
Yeah. So they got to figure out what bank, what check, what this nigga probably wrote 400. Look at that. About 400,000 check, gang. What year, what month, what day? It's gonna be a lot to unpack. That stuff is not digitized. We're talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be almost impossible to find that one check to Keefe D that Keefe D never received. Zip got to open up a nightclub. Now they can go and search how Zip opened his nightclub, which that club been closed.
Right, that may be a little easier.
It's going to be difficult because that nigga's dead and the club been closed. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be difficult.
That dude died?
Yeah, the dude's dead.
Yeah. And they're saying that supposedly Foxy Brown was out there in Vegas the night that it happened too, and she was with Zip.
And
So when
Foxy
Keefe-
ain't never listen.
Never
she's not.
talking, never
She a
talking.
Brooklyn stand-up. So
Foxy like Remi. She ain't snitching.
Yeah.
She's standing too. She like listen.
You see, Remi said, "Don't make me pop the trunk."
Dead ass. Dead ass. So if your case is hinging on Foxy Brown telling you something, you ain't got no case.
Yeah.
She ain't sitting down with nobody talking about
Her
nothing.
brother's like, you know what's going on over here.
Only God knows.
It's only two people that I know ain't never gonna snitch, and Foxy Brown one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now
She's gonna say, "I can't hear anyway." What do you say?
dead ass.
She said, I didn't see
Dead
that
ass.
shit. My eyes are starting to fuck with me back then. My eyes, my hair, and all of that shit.
And the other dude I know ain't gonna snitch is this guy. Never,
Never.
gonna snitch.
Damn,
So
Dirk, man.
he gonna do his 20 and eat it, which is the dumbest 20 I've ever seen because the way he did this, he should not be in. This guy is too rich to be in prison right now, but he's in jail.
This album was supposed to be the biggest album popping, yo. That was supposed to drop. Look at
Yeah,
this.
nah, he
He
was
like, damn.
he was.
He that look in his face, yo.
But he said he good now. He said the only thing wrong is the food is bad, but he good. I hate when dudes say that. Like Blueface is like, it's good. I'm good in here. Da, da, da. Like, don't like, come on, bro.
You
Like,
didn't spend enough time in there to say that. You're not there long enough.
he like,
Man, listen,
I'm
let
in
me
my
go
best-
to jail. I'm telling you, first day, I'm hitting it here, dog.
get me out of
Oh,
here,
man,
man.
I didn't do shit.
He's like, damn, I can't go get my wings no more.
Straight up,
I
the
might-
wings suck in jail.
I might be the oldest dude that this reference, but y'all might not make no sense. But it's a movie back in the day with Denzel Washington, and the guy, it's an army movie where the guy gets thrown in jail for punching his sergeant, and the sergeant was like, "I'm glad you punched me." But when the first day in jail, he's like, "I can't breathe in here, dog. I can't take this," because he ends up he don't even make it 2 days before he kills himself because he's like a country boy. He's used to being in the woods and the wild, and he's like, I can't take it in here. I can't breathe in here. The man ain't supposed to live like this. So that, like, I don't know why they be like, I'm good in here. The only thing wrong is the food. Other than that, I'm good. They saying Diddy saying that. Diddy's acclimated to it. Blueface acclimated to it. Like,
I don't know. You get that tray with that slop. It's supposed to be meat sauce. That shit is
Until you wake up in the middle of the night with just a
stomach
picture
starts
of
bubbles.
Oh wait! Until you wake up in the middle of the night with an old Lil Kim poster, and it's and you lonely.
listen, I know dudes wasn't in prison with that Lil Kim poster on their wall. Daydreaming and night dreaming too. Salute Chop in the building. Chop know he had that picture. Chop was one of the first people had that picture on his wall.
He someone put this right by my pillow because it's a pillow.
That Lil Kim picture made boys the men. Gang. Listen, I think she's like one of the first pinup rappers. Lil Kim.
Everybody in prison had that poster.
I
Had to
I'm
be.
like, I ain't gonna say no. If I have to look back, I think she's the first quote unquote like raunchy female rapper I can think of. I can't think of a girl who was more sexualized than her before her.
Nah. Biggie was like, nah, yeah, take the shirt off. Leave the suspenders.
Right? I'm trying to think because who popped for her like MC Light, Heather B's of the world. They wasn't like they wasn't
like
on no
that.
time like that. They was all like the
They
spitters.
was wearing Timbs and
Yeah,
Bulls
cohorts and shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking. Every rapper like
They banned that little Kim
what's-
picture. You ain't finding that.
I can't
Nonchalant,
find the
all
picture.
that.
Oh, there it is.
Those.
That's for the album cover.
Yeah,
I want to. I did.
They got the-
That's the joint right there.
that's when she came out. I used to
I
be
need the
scared
bigger
of them.
one.
Yep. Yeah.
Dog, I listened to a Lil Kim record yesterday,
You
and
said,
that
when she said
joint,
that?
I'm gonna tell you the record it was. I said, yo, they haven't still set a record this freaking explicit. They still haven't matched it. It's the one where she says, I'm gonna tell you right now, but let me bring this picture up.
That's
This
the
the
famous line, though. She just said right there.
this
Now
the
that's
picture
the
that made a lot of boys to men. This the picture we talking about, the Lil Kim album cover. This joint made a lot of men turn into real grown men real quick when they had that album cover on their wall. Salute to Chop in the building because I was just going to Chop room. He had this on his wall. Like, Chop, what's going
He
on?
had that as a pillowcase.
He had this as a on the ceiling, on the wall, in the corner. He had several copies of this joint.
In your room, bro.
What the song?
Chop, stop licking your poster.
Oh yeah, the song where she said he do everything but one thing. He don't eat no. You know what song I'm talking about? I know the name of the song. I can't remember the name of the song, but she got a crazy song, and I was like, gang, these lyrics of this song, you know what I'm talking about, Fliz?
No, I don't.
The one where she said, "I don't want tonight. Ain't it
Oh,
called
I know
tonight?
that. I do know that. Yes, I do.
She said, listen,
I do.
I said they Sexy Red, none of them. They haven't touched this chick yet. They haven't touched this chick yet.
As far as nastiness,
Yes.
I don't know. Eating nigga ass is kind of up there.
Listen.
Listen,
Listen,
I don't know, man.
Right, to be honest.
I don't know who that
Hey,
chick's
hold
name
up.
is.
You see this? You seen homegirl trying to take Sugiyana home?
Who?
Yeah,
You seen it?
Yeah,
The couple,
white
the white
Yeah,
couple?
yeah. She was like, "Yeah, come on."
On some
She's trying to-
threesome
And she
shit.
was
Yeah. She was like, "Wait,
Really?
what's going on?" She's like, "No, you get in the car
She
first."
tried to kiss
Are they?
him.
They're like famous people or not famous people?
Nah, that wasn't famous.
Oh,
They was in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how that go.
I could find that.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Everybody's
crazy.
shopping.
They tried to hit her with the what do you call it? Cuckold?
Didn't I
Cuckold?
see you
Something
at
like
a
that?
Diddy party?
But that just goes to show you people be capping in their music.
Yeah, she was scared too.
She was, yeah.
Shit, look, I just rap about that. I'm not about that shit.
Yeah, she's not about that.
Security!
I think it's not
Straight up.
tonight.
The Sukiya, they try to take her on. But yeah, that
That's the
I'll
lyrics
just
right
say
there?
that
Yeah, let me see the lyrics. I don't know about the lyrics.
Not
I
tonight.
turn them over now. I'm eating here.
I'm
that.
not sure this is the real song. They played it on WBRU, I think, the other day, and then
I know a dude named Jimmy used to run up.
yeah. Hey, now listen, we going to do a lyric check, and I heard this song yesterday. I was like, "Gang, this Lil Kim."
Franchise played that.
Yeah, I think it
Challz
was.
wanted a
I'm not
shower
sure.
after that.
Listen, I said,
He's like,
"Yo."
"Go shower, please."
I said, "Yo, Lil Kim, yo, listen." I here go the lyrics. You want to do the lyrics, Remi? You want to say the lyrics?
Nah. Give me doing those
So listen,
I'm a
listen.
lady. You ain't get me on
I'm a lady.
And we be trying to get on Sexy Red, which they deserve. Ice Spice and all them. They haven't touched Lil Kim yet. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well,
Let me read these.
I seen Ice Spice at Summer Jam and she had no drawers on, bro. When she bent over, it was like the big screen. I probably got
Sean Bass is right. That song was called "Not Tonight." Here we go. I want to
Let's
read
see.
these lyrics. I was like, "Yo," my face dropped. I said, "Yo," and I'm a grown man. I was like,
Wait,
"Yo."
They played it on the video?
They played on radio, but I guess they might have took out
The bad stuff.
the work. I was like, "Yo," it just kept going and go. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy, game."
Looking at it right now is wild.
All right, so here we go. The song called "Not Tonight." I'm gonna do the lyrics right now. Y'all tell me if this is raunchy, flizzy.
It is. I already know. The
I
song
know a
already.
dude named Jimmy used to run up in me. Nighttime, pissy drunk off the Henny and Remi. I didn't mind it when he fucked me from behind. It felt fine, especially when he used to grind it. He was a trick when I sucked his dick. He used to pass me bricks, credit cards and shit, sucking to sleep. I took the keys to the Jeep, tell him I'll be back, go fuck some other cats. Flirting, getting numbers in the summer, ho hop, raw top in my man's drop. Then his homie Jimmy, he screaming, gimme. Lay me on my back, busting nuts all in me. After 10 times we fuck, I think he bust twice. He was nice. Kept my neck filled with ice. Put me in Chanel's, kept me out nice. Cold sucking his dick, rocking the mic. It was something about this dude I couldn't stand. Something that could have made his ass a real man. Something I wanted, but I was never pushy.
The motherfucker never ate my pussy. Oh my God. Little Kim.
Yo,
what was going on?
listen. I'm telling you, gang, y'all haven't touched
I
Little
know.
Kim
Yo,
yet.
check it. I think Kim turned out a lot of females.
I do. I
With
think
Probably.
she,
lyrics,
yo,
bro.
I think Little Kim is the queen of today's rap.
Yeah.
I think she started all the shit that you hate today.
For better or
I think
worse.
she's the godmother of it.
But she did it so well.
Then you're like, homegirl over there, she do that Little Kim shit, though.
She did it so well, gang. Listen, Lil Kim did it on a level that, like, yo, listen.
But she told a story, and that's
Yeah.
what made the music dope. You heard
Uh-huh.
that? I know this
I get it.
dude named Jimmy. Like,
Yep,
it's a
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
These lyrics these days.
Did
it
she
doesn't
write
tell
that?
a
These lyrics,
story.
yeah, these lyrics don't have. She claim Little Kim claims to write her raps. Since Biggie died, she says she wrote. I've heard contrary, but Lil Kim does not play with that. She says she wrote her raps.
Well, we know
Sean
that Lil
said
Kim
it had
got
to
one of the
turn-
hottest verses on the remix.
It had to "Turn Your Love Around" sample by George Benson. Turn
Yeah.
your love
Yeah.
around.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that song. I heard it yesterday. I was like,
It was.
that was a
That
great
was
song.
it's a dope ass
My pop still
record.
play that
No, I'm not
song,
talking
that
about
original
Little-
song.
You talking about
Kim.
George
I
Benson?
thought
Yeah.
George Benson, yeah.
My pop still play that.
And who just died? Rest in peace to my man from
Quincy Jones?
no, before Quincy Jones. He died a few weeks ago.
Mace,
Candyman?
Mace,
Oh.
Frankie Beverly.
Frankie Beverly,
before I
yeah.
let you go.
Before I let go,
Oh,
parties ain't
yeah,
gonna never
yeah.
be the same
Yeah.
day. Like we lost Frankie, gang. That's it. It's over now. We lost Frankie. We lost Quincy.
Mhm.
I can't wait till they make a real serious movie about Quincy Jones' life.
Because they got to tell everything.
But they got to do it like Wu-Tang. They got to do it. It's going to be
Right,
10
you gotta
episodes.
Yeah, it gotta be.
It can't be one
Yeah.
movie because you
You're
can't
right.
get it all in one movie.
You are right.
I'm finding out stuff
He
now
worked
what
with-
Quincy
he
Jones
worked with
did.
the greats, bro. Before the Michael situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And that was what Thriller was the first time he was his biggest album that he worked on.
He
and
did
helped-
the Cosby
the
theme show
yeah,
music.
all of that.
He did a lot. Yo, he's
You
the
are
GOAT.
right.
He is the GOAT.
And he never, it never got old. Like he never fell off. It was always the next thing. The next thing. He was teaching somebody.
And I believe Will Smith said he's the reason he let Will Smith do the theme song to Fresh Prince.
Wow.
Because there was another song that was more like soulful and stereotypically black for the early 90s. And Will Smith was like, Quincy Jones gave him the clearance, like, nah, change that shit. And we have one of the greatest theme songs of all time. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, no, he did. Dead ass. Salute to Quincy. That's right. We wasn't here.
That's a legacy. Now
We wasn't
if you
here
leave
to.
leave something behind. That is a legacy.
Yeah, it's crazy. He invented so much stuff.
Yo,
He
did
done
you see?
so
I
many
think
things.
they split his estate to all 7 of his kids, and they
I
all
heard
got
it was
hit.
I heard it was 80 million for each kid.
Yeah, all his 7 kids got hit off with. You're set. Generational wealth for everyone.
Yeah.
And
Salute
Damn,
to
please,
Quincy
God, do it right.
Jones. One of the greatest. Like you can't even put all his stuff into words. Let me try though. Came to prominence in the 50s as a jazz arranger. He was he did collaborations with Frank Sinatra and Count Basie. Albums with Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad. You can argue all day about which one of them albums is better.
all the
to be
best
honest.
albums from Mike.
You can argue which one of them
He
albums
did
is
all
better.
the best Mike albums, straight up.
I'm a Thriller guy.
We
I'm
had
just
this
gonna
conversation.
We
say
had this conversation. Yeah.
we had this Remi. Thriller, Bad, or Off the Wall.
Ooh, that's mad.
Be
I'm not
honest.
even gonna lie.
But you got to play them all in order too.
Yeah,
You
I'll
have
be
to.
honest. They're all different phases of
Yeah.
Mike. Yeah.
I got some friends of mine, like my man Disco Dang. He will argue you down that Off the Wall is the best Michael Jackson album.
And
I ain't mad at him though.
But wait, what do you say, Flitz?
Bad is my favorite Mike album.
You know
So
what,
I had to
man?
listen. So when he said it, I'm like,
I
I
like
listened to
Thriller.
all 3 albums. Thriller just stood out to me.
Thriller's the best one,
I like Thriller better.
but people don't understand really Bad how
They're
really
all
good
albums.
Bad is. Bad is a really good album.
Yeah.
Bad is a no skip, man.
With big
Let's be real.
records.
All 3 of those albums are no skips.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
All 3 of those
Correct.
albums are
I
no
agree.
skips. You know what I mean?
I think it just depends on your mood and what you
Mhm.
take.
Yes.
out of it.
I can honestly, with no bias in them, I can say Bad caught me at a time of my life where I was a young kid coming up listening. I was like 13. Was even 13 yet? Bad came out like 7 or 88, some shit. I don't know. I was young and I remember feeling a certain way, and the album hit my life a certain kind of way. I remember going to sleep to all the songs and the fucking Man in the Mirror and the Stevie Wonder, just good friend, my baby love me. Oh shit, Mike. Remember this dance?
Yeah.
I don't know what this shit was called. Yo, for young people, this was a dance. For old niggas, like,
Flitz is in the mirror doing
yo,
that.
we were
The
like,
GOAT.
oh
Have a
shit.
good time.
The GOAT Michael Jackson. Gang, you listen.
I think I need to watch the Motown thing again. The awards when Michael
Yeah.
Jackson first did the moonwalk.
Can I-
Everybody
Yeah.
went
Were you remember
crazy.
watching that?
That Thriller album was
I was
crazy
watching
because
that
of
in the living
That was
room.
fucking amazing. That was
I was
I was watching that in the living
I
room.
feel like
You talking about the Jackson 25, the
25,
Motown
yeah.
25.
when
he did the
all
first
brothers walked
moonwalk?
on stage and Michael got
That
his shit
changed
together.
everybody's life.
You know what I'm
That did.
saying? Put that
Yeah.
hat down and
Everybody
that
went
music
crazy.
dropped.
That changed everybody's life, bro.
You know what really changed people's lives is when they paid $200 for a ticket and passed out in the first 5 minutes.
Right? I know, right?
And then you had to go home.
It was crazy when you look at the footage, right? They passing bodies like this.
Straight up.
Concerts still going on. They passing bodies.
I'm
Like what the fuck?
You spent $200 for the middle row, maybe the nosebleeds, and
For
you
real.
passed out.
And they wear it like a badge of honor. I passed out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
passed out at a Michael Jackson concert. Look, that's me right there. Look, that's my body.
I'm gonna tell y'all something embarrassing, bro. And I'm really embarrassed about this. I'm gonna be honest with
Please
you.
don't tell me you passed
I
out.
was like, "Ma, you done passed
Nah.
out on the mic show."
I didn't pass out, but I did something last summer that I wish I had help with. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish Franchise was there, or maybe even Remi or TJ. I did something last summer, and I'm gonna be honest. My brother-in-law challenged me. He said that Chris Brown was greater than Michael Jackson, better.
Did you agree with that?
No, I didn't agree. We was having all kind of bickering. He said, when you come to my house for this, we was doing like it was something in the summer.
So you did a versus?
We did a versus.
Oh, come on, man.
I was gonna play the Michael Jackson music, and he was gonna play the Chris Brown. We did a Chris Brown versus Michael Jackson versus, but I was reluctant, so I was like, I didn't even prepare for it, and I wasn't prepared, and I got on. I grabbed the iPod or whatever it was, and I started looking through, and I just was like, I was playing stuff, but it wasn't. I didn't do it. I didn't do Mike justice, gang.
He just went in there like, I'm here.
Because I thought it was gonna be easy. But they two eras, and you can't. It's difficult. It's difficult because Chris gonna have more stuff. Because it was a room full of people. Chris gonna have more stuff for a room full of people. Everybody love Mike, but you got to play the right Mike stuff. If it's a versus, everybody know Mike is better. Everybody know that. But if you play the wrong, you're playing "Heal the World" or you're playing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're playing, I mean, you're supposed to smash listen, off the rip, like, but it's like
Free Willy and shit.
It sound easy, gang. It sound easy.
It is.
But then after Beat It, Thriller, and Billie Jean, it's difficult to pick the right joints that's gonna hit a room full of people.
Just Google Mike's greatest hits.
But can I say this too? A lot of people didn't sit down and listen to a Michael Jackson album. They only know the radio hits.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it depends on who's in a room with you for one. And if for two, it's two different vibes. You can't have a versus with two different vibes and with different generations.
You can't.
Good
It
point.
just doesn't make sense.
Good point.
But you know what? Also, it's like go back and listen to a lot of the albums that are considered great albums, right? And like she said, you know what sold those albums back then was those fucking singles, those big ass singles. And
you know what though?
Between, that's why I said like in between is like I wouldn't say that album fillers, but they're album fillers.
Yeah.
I'm going to dispute that. I'm going to dispute that because back in the day, people used to listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say they didn't hit albums. Now,
when you say back in the day, what era?
Those albums was those big.
Well, Mike was late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And
Mike goes back to the 60s too, though.
right, but somebody that knows Bad, Thriller, and Off the Wall, they know those albums backwards and forwards.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you're younger, then you don't know. You know the singles that are. If you're younger, yeah.
You
then
play Remember the Time?
I did.
Well,
But
I'll say
y'all gotta think. Chris Brown got about 100 joints.
I don't think
like,
TJ's comment applies to Michael Jackson.
yeah, no, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
If you know Mike, you know all them songs.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying like when you go back and listen to even hip hop albums, like some of those albums, you're like.
There was some trash ass hip hop
like,
with a single carried it. I'll say that.
Like, I mean,
Nice and smooth.
These 3 singles carried the album.
Hey, they always had like 2 or 3 joints album, but the rest of them shits was like, okay, skip.
Yeah, Nice and
Skip.
smooth.
Oh, here's a single.
There's a lot of one hit wonders. Apache, Young MC, Tone Loc. Like it's a lot of one hit
I
wonders.
heard he's still torn.
Yeah, but I'm talking about. You don't know a whole album. You don't know a Tone Loc album.
Sure don't.
So they one hit wonders.
Because some of his show, he was doing some of Snoop Dogg's records.
No, I think Tone had 3.
Tone had 3.
Also, it's different now too because things are on Apple Music now. And back in the day, we used to not me because I'm not old, but my mom used to go in the snow to get a Michael Jackson album. I'm going to that record store. I'm getting it. That's the difference.
She was going to Skippy White.
You had to go to the store physically and get the album.
And that's how you know which one is the
experience,
legendary
too.
albums because nobody's walking to a record store to pick up a Chris Brown album. It's a different day and age and a different generation.
And then even with Chris Brown, his comeback was him performing a tribute to Michael Jackson.
Facts. And Chris would never disrespect Michael.
He killed that shit.
He would never. He don't even let you say that around him. Like I'm better than
says,
Michael. He don't even let you play them
and
games.
I don't see anybody passing out at Chris Brown's concerts.
Somebody, but I don't know who it is.
They just want to take them pictures though.
But low key, we gotta start low key. Chris Brown been around now too, about 20 years. Like, yo, I don't even know how old is Chris Brown. He been around.
36.
I think
his first. I think he came on 07, 06, 07.
But
he came on 06. Yeah,
right?
05, 06.
Yeah.
And he's around 36 now.
Okay.
So when you look back at Chris Brown, right, was never gonna disappear from him.
Was that
and
right?
I don't even want to bring it up.
35. She hit that. You was right there.
I was close.
His birthday's in May.
The situation where we on. They're never gonna let that go.
His
not.
documentary explained a lot of that to me. I feel a little.
We already know what it is. Let's be honest. Remi, I'm gonna let Remi. What happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna? Be honest.
They got into an argument. She slapped him up a few times. He lost.
I'm surprised you
anger.
said that.
He punched her back. He said, "Don't hit me, girl."
I'm surprised you said.
And then she went and snitched, and then he got locked up. That's what happened.
Are you a Chris Brown fan?
I'm a Chris Brown fan and a Rihanna fan, but that's the facts, though.
I believe the same thing, but you couldn't have said that 10 years ago.
You couldn't have said that, but it's common sense, though.
Yes, and I was always taught, like, don't think you're gonna punch a man and expect for him not to hit you back. If I punch you in the face, you don't think somebody's gonna hit me back? That's what happened. They was arguing, and she was like, "You, what's calling shorty? Smack, smack, smack," and he lost it.
But I think they was chronically arguing. I don't think it was one time.
No, it was.
I think they argued.
There was rumors it was something else.
But just look it up.
Spit the rumors, Flizzy.
I'm just going based off of the two.
He don't want to say the name.
All right, I think they was. You're right. They was arguing.
Because it's rumors. It's rumors. I'm good.
He don't want to say the bigger name, but it's somebody else that we know.
What? Wait, what?
The big artist.
Say it.
Wait, who?
Jay-Z?
Yeah, that's basically what he's.
What Jay-Z do?
No, I was just not.
Y'all blaming Jay now. Y'all blaming Jay for everything.
No, that's. But I'm saying, like, the rumors on the internet. It's the rumors on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But Jay's name's involved in it.
Oh, you talking? Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I had to put two and two together.
Oh, snap. That's right. Dale's right.
What we said?
Dale said they got a doc on Max about him beating other chicks.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Yeah.
What's up with Chris?
Well,
it's out already. Oh, it's
they trying to R. Kelly Chris Brown.
Everybody, bro. I feel like they're trying to just wipe out the whole industry right now.
Let me just
They're trying to make space because Hollywood.
Yeah.
They're trying to get them all out of
The Hollywood.
I'm going to be honest though. I love me some what's her name? Carisha. I mean, not Carisha. The chick he used to be with. Karuchi. They tried to get me to book her and bring her here. I didn't know what she was. Like, you want to book Karuchi? You get her for $6,000. I was like, I don't know who that is. But everybody, the internet knew who she was back then. They're like, you can book Karuchi, $6,000. She'll come and walk through your thing. I was like, I'm not paying that. But I love Karuchi is fire to me. I think Karuchi's fire. And he actually did harass Karuchi. I'm gonna be honest.
Karuchi.
Popping up on her.
And he was beating niggas up.
And he was beating up dudes that was trying to give her. She had to get a restraining order. So we're not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get him and Rihanna was different. And
we have to put this out there. We do not condone domestic violence.
No.
We're just talking about the facts that we heard on both interviews. That's
now,
it.
Chris Brown don't like when you bring it up, and I understand.
Yeah, because it's like, it's how old now? Can I please be forgiven? I have to continue to live my life. And
I feel like he should be forgiven.
Kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm a better person. I've grown.
He got custody of all his kids. Do y'all know that?
And he's a good father.
Yeah, he's a good dad too. Yeah,
he's a good father to his kids, in my opinion. From what I'm seeing on the house, I'm not there.
No, that's what basically what I just seen something about that too.
He's a good dad to them kids, in my opinion. I don't know,
I feel like the only people that know he's grown is God and himself. If he's grown and he's doing what he's supposed to do, please leave that man alone. We all deserve some grace because we all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And it's, again, we're not condoning domestic violence. That was wrong.
No.
He admitted that he wished that he did things differently. So leave that man alone.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, you're still with your abuser. And if you're still with your abuser, please don't judge somebody else.
Facts.
Handle the bones that's in your closet first.
And you know what else? I gotta be honest with y'all guys. Chris he works his way through these things, but he does spaz out. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. Chris will spaz out to this day. I think Chris spazzed out last week.
What?
He spazzed out last week on something with somebody bugged out. But he did break up. When Ray J was about to fight Diddy's sons last week. Chris Brown got out of his car and broke the fight up. So
you got a good guy point.
Yo! I don't know your name.
Beat it.
And don't forget that Chris is still a product of his own environment, right?
He is a product of his environment, but
he still gotta try to climb out of that.
He does get a little worked up when it should be like, yo, just calm down. He goes extra. Like if you really just watch Chris go live or he'll get really worked up and mad about some stuff where it gets really kind of like next level, just and he got to calm down on that. Yeah. But I think you said he's 36. He's still 36 now is not 36 back in our day.
Yeah. No.
36 back in our day was I work at a factory. I got 3 kids.
Yeah.
I wear overalls and boots.
Yeah.
I go to sleep at 8 o'clock because I got to get up in the morning. Like 36 back in our day was old, gang.
Chuck,
Yeah.
you wasn't going to sleep at 8 o'clock. We was in the club, bro.
But I'm not talking about when we was 36. I'm talking about when we was 5 and 6. Them 36-year-old dudes was construction workers and bus drivers. So they weren't doing what we're doing. They weren't in hookah spots. They was at home. They had the big piece of chicken,
Yeah,
and they was like, shut up when I go to lay down. Y'all better not make no noise.
The maturity.
Dang.
Yeah.
They had a different.
The maturity level was definitely different.
Higher.
It was different. So
yeah.
So
He
give
dances for a
people
living
some
and sleeps with
grace.
chicks, and his life is different.
and he needs therapy too, because all that lashing out is gonna get him in trouble. And people with money that have that type of situation never put themselves in good situations, because these men with money, these celebrities, they're all getting locked up for doing too much.
And they're always in a strip club.
Always in a strip club fighting.
And I like strip clubs as much as the next. Well, I don't be in strip clubs like that, but I don't mind if we do an outing here and there, right, TJ?
Only DR.
See, it's an inside joke. It's an inside joke.
Never gonna let it go.
Wifey, sure, they bring me and TJ a shot of that 21 seeds.
Word, but no, but I mean, shit. He's doing what he got to do to take care of his kids, and he just got to work on his anger, I guess.
He got to work on his anger.
Everybody tends to, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes shit gets irritate you, and
But he work on that music though.
Oh,
I think what he had a 40. The album he dropped had 40 tracks. Like about 2 or 3 years ago, who does that?
Still sold, though.
It's so crazy, but it's gonna sell. If you got hardcore fans, if you drop an album with 10 tracks, 15 tracks, that's a lot of streams. They're gonna stream all 15. If you drop 40, they're gonna stream all 40. So it's going, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna do that on repeat. So it's smart to put more. It used to be smart to do albums with less songs. Now it's smart to have 16, 17 songs if you got fans, because they're gonna stream them all and then you get more streams. Is that the 21 Seeds?
Yeah.
Please.
You guys are pretty lucky. Like, you just have
Yeah, we got in-house service. Gang, gang.
Oh yeah.
I know, right? You guys want some water?
No, thank you.
Gang, we having a good time.
We're growing.
We having a good
wait.
time.
I got you
We're growing.
What do you mean?
Flowers
Like,
cut
the show's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah.
So now you have me giving you shots. I love it. I love it.
So, gang, I want to talk about this.
Whoa.
While we wait for these shots of the 21 Seeds. 21 Seeds is a female owned tequila company.
Oh wow.
All females.
Wow.
It's banging. We get that all the time. It's called 21 Seeds. Salute to 21
That is
Seeds.
fire. I love that.
This one is Valencia Orange.
Yeah, it's different. It's different fruits mixed with the tequila. It's dope.
The name
Shout out to
insinuates
her.
bouginess.
Shout out to her.
Now, gang, listen.
Yes,
Hey,
give
yo,
me hip to this, because
What's
I
up
have
with
no
Drake,
idea.
yo?
what the-
Like, what's
about
going on
this.
with this dude, yo?
I want to talk about this
Well,
guy.
ever since Kendrick dropped that,
He said, I gotta
it's
be
been
tough.
it's
I
been
gotta
off.
be the toughest.
I want Remi's perspective on this, because I want to explain what happened. Because some people that watch the show, believe it or not, gang, they are not up on all this. Hold on, let me grab.
So
this.
he was pressing homeboy?
We're gonna talk.
Not like
Yeah,
that.
give me hip,
Not
'cause I
pressing
don't-
them like. And
I'm not
But-
hip to what's going on with this story.
the thing is, you know, he played for for Toronto,
Yeah.
and now he's in Sacramento. First, the statement came out like Drake was like, they'll never, if they ever retire his jersey in Toronto, I'll climb to the rafters, get it myself, and take it down. He's mad because when Kendrick was celebrating, they not like us. He was on stage rocking with Kendrick.
Oh yeah, he was.
So
on
Drake
stage.
is kind of mad. You know, that's what mad NBA players rocking with Kendrick, so he's mad at him.
Wait, wasn't Westbrook up there?
Yep. He unfollowed LeBron because LeBron was in the crowd getting ready to go before his wife said, sit your ass down. But at the game he was at, Drake was kind of mean mugging him on some like, and when he made a play, he's talking greasy and looking like
calling him a pussy.
Yeah, he's like, he was like, Drake is spiraling a little bit. He this loss really like spend him, bro. Like
Now the
he's
thing
not
with this
Not
guy
only that,
too,
though, hold up.
it's
all right, peace.
Salute. Hey yo, he wasn't at the
Salute
what's it? How you
to- hold
say?
on,
Louisiana?
TJ.
Was it Louisiana?
Let me get my
Louisiana?
water.
The
I know,
Louisiana
right?
water. Was it the Louisiana Fest? Is that what's it? What
It was something like that, yeah, Louisiana.
hold on,
Yeah.
don't drink it yet. Hold on.
Oh,
We're gonna talk
He
about
wasn't
that,
at
but
that.
listen. Salute real shot real quick to the show, the What Show. Salute gang for really
Yes,
being
sir.
here. We appreciate you.
Salute to y'all out there in Camerland.
But what Flair's just explained to y'all is that guy I just showed you, DeMar DeRozan, played for the Raptors for years. He got all of their stats. He got the biggest records. He was the man on the Raptors. Drake loved him. When he came there, him and Drake became friends. They was hanging out. When he got traded unexpectedly, he was devastated. He went to Drake's house because Drake consoled him. Allegedly, according to Drake, he's consoled him. Yada yada yada. He now plays for the Kings. When Kendrick did Not Like Us video, he said y'all didn't deserve DeMar. DeRozan came home because DeRozan's from Compton. He know Kendrick for years before he even heard of Drake. He know Kendrick. He been in Compton. His family's in Compton. He said DeRozan came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. He said that on Not Like Us.
Yeah.
So when he did the video, guess who he called? DeRozan. I need you for this video. You see DeRozan in the video. I'll bring up the picture in a minute. But you see DeRozan in the video crouched over in the video. A lot of people say that's disrespectful to Drake because Drake took him on his, for lack of a better word, took him on his wing when he came to, because Drake is the ambassador of the Toronto Raptors. Mm-hmm. So he showed him mad love. He showed him love in the city, all this and that. And they got mad pictures and video of them together hanging out. So him and Drake was really cool for years. So they're saying that when he went and did that video with Kendrick, he betrayed Drake. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, Drake saw when they did a tribute to Vince Carter last week in Toronto because Vince Carter was on the Raptors, right?
Yeah, that's when he started his career. Yeah,
he started.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Raptors.
Was he Vince Carter?
Vince Carter was drafted by the Raptors.
You're right.
How many years he played for them?
Because I thought he went somewhere else.
8-ish, something like that.
All right.
Vince was on like 5-10 different teams.
Right. He's a journeyman. He's a journeyman.
Yeah, well, he was. Him and Tracy McGrady were on the Raptors team when they both started their careers.
You got no more belts?
Yeah.
Sure. Good look. So when Kendrick did the video, DeRozan was in the video. It instantly made an enemy with him and Drake. So when DeRozan went to DeRozan's team, Sacramento Kings went to play the Toronto Raptors, Drake is front row with that mink on that I showed you, this camo mink on with pink barrettes in his back of his head, the little girly barrettes. I don't know if we supposed to gender identify, but the barrettes in the back of his head was pink.
You should post that picture that you put in the group chat.
Gang, yep. And Drake was standing up the whole time, him and his bodyguard Chubbs, and they was mean mugging this guy the entire game. And he was every time the guy would shoot or do something, like, you pussy. So he was trying to intimidate him over being in the Kendrick's video. So a lot of people like myself have a lot to say about that, but I don't know if you need more information to make a opinion of what you just heard.
Nah.
So also when the commentators brought Drake on, he said that if they ever put that guy's banner up in the stadium, he go climb up there himself and rip it down. They didn't even ask him nothing about it. He said, "Is that what you want to ask me?" They were like, "No, we're not going to ask you that." Well, why would we ask you that? These two white guys, they're like, "We don't know what's happening. We don't know why you're mad at him." So he's like, "I'm gonna rip his banner down." He's calling him a pussy, all over that. Now, I'm gonna give you a little more context before you make your final decision. Him being from Compton, his family's still in Compton. When Kendrick asked him to be in the video, if he says no, that means you're siding with Drake over your hometown. Your family's still in Compton. These dudes take this shit mad serious. Why would I side with Drake over my hometown? But Drake is treating him like an enemy, and he's ice grilling him at the game like, I'm gonna do something to you. Now, Remi, what's your thoughts?
I feel like this. It's not about the city and where you're from, right? It's about loyalty. And at the end of the day, if you're friends with two different people who are not feeling each other, you gotta stay out of it and you gotta stay neutral. I'm gonna call Drake. Don't put me in it. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Then I'm gonna call Kendrick. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Y'all need to handle that and take care of that. And he needs to sit them. Yo, can we sit down in the room? Can I be a mediator? Something should have been going down behind the scenes to where now everybody knows what's up and what their role is. I'm gonna stay out of it. I have two friends that are beefing right now, and I'm like, well, don't call me about shorty. Call her and tell her that.
Facts.
Don't call me and tell me that, because then I don't want nobody to say that I'm kikiing over here or I'm kikiing over there.
Now, Remi, this is a little bigger. This is historic. This is like the end of time. They're going to be talking about this video. And
they are.
And if I'm DeRozan, I got to go home to LA. all of LA is on Kenny's side. If I don't do this video for Drake, who lives in Toronto, he never comes. He's not in LA. He's not coming to LA for a while. I don't see him being in LA for some time now. Like, so it's gonna be a while.
Did he sell his house?
He sold his house and he moved to Texas. So at this point, DeRozan, I gotta look out. He considers Kendrick. He literally said that's family. It's not like that's my friend. This family. He known them 10 years before Drake. And he didn't turn on Drake, but he only know Drake from basketball. So he's like, listen, all that is cool. But in my opinion, he never dissed Drake. He in the video, they showed him for 2 seconds and he was out.
Right, but that means he picked a side.
But he did pick a side. But at the same time, why would you be loyal to Drake over your man that you consider in your family?
Not loyal to anybody. Neutral.
I'm sure he wanted to be neutral, but
at the
same time, that's like Flair's asking me, Challz.
It's different politics.
Listen, he's like, listen, he ain't got to explain to me. I know if Flair's got a video against the next man, that's my man too. But he's like, Challz, I need you there. I'm gonna be there. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be there. I'm not telling Flair's no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna be. It depends on what the level of like what they got going on. But at the same time, if Flair's is like, Challz, I need you there, I'm gonna be there. If that dude is really my man like that, he gonna be like, I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it just depends on the relationship. Like if you're saying this is only my people's from basketball, there's a difference between associates and whatever.
Him and Drake really just associates.
Serious like that, but maybe Drake may think it's more like, nah, we's family. It depends on.
But you can't listen. When he got traded, Drake couldn't stop the trade. Yeah. He couldn't do nothing about it. So it's like, really, what are you talking about? Like, I got traded. This dude was broken up. They just threw him away. He was there for like 9 years. How long was he there? They just traded him, threw him away, and Drake consoled him. But at the end of the day, you really can't control my future. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we talking about? Like, we cool, but I'm not gonna sit here and ruin my. I gotta go home. My family's in LA. I gotta go back. Mm-hmm. Like this stuff was supercharged in LA. And if you didn't ride with Kenny, then you roll with him. Now my family's in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's not a gang.
It's like low key.
No.
Low key. Let me let TJ speak.
Hold up, right? It's basically street shit. I mean, this is Compton we talking about, right?
Facts.
I mean, we do know where Kendrick, who he's ties to and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We do know really Compton is Bompton. If you put it like, so it's like it boils down to street shit. You're not gonna see Drake riding in LA for probably never.
A couple of years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that serious.
Not freely.
Like, yeah, not
Game
freely.
Could say I'm gonna protect you, this and that, but he really can't.
Yeah, they can't. You know what I mean? It's just like at the end of the day, this is some different shit.
And the pop-out concert was all the Bloods and Crips on the stage.
Yeah, and the pop-out, basically, that concert was like nail in the coffin, bury him, put him in a body bag, Johnny. Like,
he had the Bloods and the Crips on stage together, dudes that was beefing. Nothing happened. The entire crowd was all of LA. Nothing happened because they knew not to do it. They was like, you can't, no matter what kind of beef you got, you can't do that here.
And also,
it was a big thing for LA. It was serious.
Also, it was a lot of statements being made. Go back and look at the footage. The colors that he wore was the tribute to Tupac. It was mad stuff going on at that concert where basically like, this is LA. You are not safe. That's basically what they're. You know what I mean? So it's real deep outside of the music.
Yikes.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I don't think.
And it's saying he had more diss records if it kept going. They said he had more.
What my opinion about
he's about to pull out the Draco and let it rip. Look at CC the Pac with the. I mean, it's like a tribute shit.
Yeah, I just don't understand why people are taking things past music. Do your records and go home.
But you know why? There was certain stuff that Drake did that he didn't really think about. Mm-hmm. Like when you take Snoop's voice and you take Tupac's voice, I forgot about that shit is serious. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. With the AI. It's different shit with the AI, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like, wait, hold up. Know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga, you ain't using Pac's voice now. Oh, take that off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop probably laughed it off, but
I don't like, they don't play that too much.
Yeah, and they don't play about Pac.
If I can remember, I remember Snoop.
Yeah, they don't play about Tupac.
They do not play about Pac out there, yo.
And not to mention, this dude called his wife. He said, first of all, he's on the song talking about shake that ass for Drake to his wife. Then he's saying his wife has sex with his best friend. Then he's saying his best friend is the father of his child. Like Drake said some really disrespectful stuff to this man. Before that, Kendrick said, keep it rapping. Don't bring the family involved. In the very next record, Drake dropped was Family Matters. We call his wife, basically called her a slut, sleeping with his best friend, got a baby that he ain't telling him is his, and popped the ass for Drake, and he called him a wife beater. So it got really personal.
Yeah, it got personal. It got serious.
It got really personal. So Kendrick was like, okay, this is what it is. Then I'm gonna make Meek the Grams, and I'm gonna do this and that and the third, and a lot of stuff transpired.
J. Cole got that phone call. I think J. Cole got the phone call and they just pressed play.
Do not even get me started on J. Cole. Don't get me started on J. Cole. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started on J. Cole tonight. But so no, I understand. You're right, Remy. I'm not telling you you're right, but some situations got nuance. And DeRozan is from Compton. He cannot be like, I'm not getting involved. Because you know what happened? Game said he didn't want to get involved and he got left out. Game right now is on the outskirts of LA. Like he wasn't invited to the pop out. Everybody that was at the pop out was stamped certified in LA. You had to be at that or you out on the outs. The Game right now is on the outs in LA. Right now, Kenny didn't even invite him to it because he was siding with Drake. Now, the reason Game, in my opinion, is siding with Drake, it's more so what he can get out of Drake, in my opinion. Right?
Well, it boils down to what she just said. Where's the loyalty at that? Like, you a LA nigga. How you gonna go against that?
Well, no, because Game really appreciates, even though they blackmailed Drake to do the video, right? Game appreciates that Drake did that song with him and did the video with him, even though Drake was scared at the video shoot and all this and that.
He looked scared in the video.
He looked scared and all that, but Game really respects that Drake, just like they blackmailed Kanye to do the song with Game. They blackmailed Drake to do the song with him. They did it, but Game is a dude like this. If I really appreciate something, then I'm gonna stand on that.
Yeah.
He's just like, it don't matter what's gonna happen with whatever you think in LA. If I really, he looking at it like Kendrick ain't really do nothing for me. Drake did. So he's looking at it like, yeah, listen, I'm loyal.
It's about morals.
It's morals and loyalty to Game. So Game, even though Game Game regrets it, but at the same time, I'm standing on it anyway, and yada yada. So Game really feel like he got left out of the pop out. Yeah. But he's like, I did it for a good reason. I'm standing on Drake. I want to get Flizzy's opinion. Flizzy.
Yo.
I already know what Flizzy gonna say. Flizzy, if you're DeRozan, you're one of the best basketball players in the world. Would you care that Drake is mean mugging you, calling you a pussy? And would you have done the video with Kendrick when he asked?
Try to put up 40 points on him.
He did. He put up 31.
Well, that wasn't the question I thought you were gonna ask. I'll answer that, but I want to jump off what Remi said, because also I agree with what Remi said.
She's saying it. She's 100%.
But I'm agreeing from the other end, like, because that's wrong with. I've currently experienced situations that are like that right now, where because I know a lot of people. This one hates that one. I'm cool with both of them.
Facts.
But I don't want to be in the middle, so I don't pick a side. But I'm going to the video. That's my way of not picking a side. I'll go to your video too, Drake. You drop one. I'll
that's picking a side, and that's why Drake is mad.
I'm saying I would have been like, I'm going to both video shoots. And it says I'm that kind of guy. I'm like, please.
Jesus on the floor. They're gonna be in every clip we do. It's
But
like,
Jesus-
just put them on the floor. They showing like, go ahead, please.
So no, I'm saying my thing is I've been in situations like that recently. All this 2024 has been the year that people around me have been beefing with each other, and it's weird. Like, why are they fighting? Huh?
Not me.
No, not you, but
Not
people
TJ.
I grew up with. I've lost a couple of like friends lately. I'm not gonna lie, because two people are beefing. I didn't take a side, and I'm like, bro, I know both of y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not jumping in so it is what it is on that level. Like, so that's why I agree with you. I don't want to take a side, but I'm also agreeing with you too. Like, if you know both people, why are you not gonna go to the video shoot? Like, if I ask if you ask me, Challz, Fliz, come to my video shoot, but I got beef with your other man, I'm like, all right, Challz, go.
And the song is calling them a PDF file. Like the song is heinous. Like it's really very disrespectful to that.
I get it.
It's calling him a lot of horrible things.
I get it. But it's just like that. Like, I don't want to be involved in your beef, but I'll be involved to show you both love. That's just the way Fliz is. You know what I mean? I pop up. You name drop me in your song. Oh, like, yo, Fliz came through the Fliz in the video. I don't hate you, Drake. Like, I know I would have been on the phone like, yo, I was at the video. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was at the video shoot. I don't agree with that, but he name dropped me. I'm in the song. That's how
Y'all don't know how Drake is petty, gang.
I'm saying I might be wrong.
Drake got a list.
And he's a civilian.
Drake got a list right now. It's supposed to be 40 names long, and it's all get back. He not letting up. If you was in that video, if you was on that pop out show stage, any of that, Drake got revenge on his mind for you.
Why do you think he wasn't at that big ass concert that
for Lil Wayne?
Yeah,
because him and Lil Wayne not seeing eye to eye right now.
Who else wasn't there?
Nicki.
Yeah, what's going on?
Young Money is Young Money's in turmoil, but I think it's a lot more to it. I don't know if they got the money they were supposed to be getting from Wayne. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on with Wayne, Nicki, and Drake that they are not discussing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see.
But Nicki,
see a Hot Boys tour.
No. Nicki rolled for Wayne hard.
The Hot Boys.
Nicki rolled for Wayne hard about the Super Bowl stuff. I want to ask Remi.
She did though.
Remi, Wayne was not selected for the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Kendrick was, and allegedly it was Jay-Z that put Kendrick on the Super Bowl stage, Remi. Lil Wayne said he was devastated that he wasn't selected. He said he'd been working hard for years.
But I heard he was promised that situation, so I just heard that probably like a couple
he
days
said
ago.
that, TJ. Come on, TJ.
Lil
Wayne said that.
I
Nobody believes that. Nobody can promise him that. But Remi, I want your opinion. This is risking your whole career, right? No. Your opinion of Lil Wayne not being chosen for the Super Bowl over Kendrick Lamar. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are it's politics. He gonna have the most popping song of the year. It was so crazy, it exploded. That's why he's on the roster. Period. It's music politics. It's just like we have politics here. Whoever's popular, that's who's gonna be hosting. That's the person who's gonna be getting the bread.
Facts.
That happens everywhere. It don't just happen in little small communities. It's the music industry. He's lit.
Facts.
Yeah, the hottest song.
And what's going on with Lil Wayne is yes, he's been in the music industry forever. He worked hard. He paid his dues. You know what I'm saying? But just because the Super Bowl is in New Orleans don't mean they have to have New Orleans artists and talent. That's not how it goes.
Facts. But somehow he believes it should have went like that.
He should have went like that, but that's not how it is.
He believes that he worked this. He said himself, I wanted my mama to see me at the Super Bowl, so I worked my ass off so that would happen, and they snatched it from me. Lil Wayne believes it was snatched from him.
Because he's told to do certain things, and he did whatever they told him to do.
But he shouldn't. I understand that. Now,
that's what I mean, what I heard.
TJ, I do not believe that. I don't. They might have said, Wayne, if you do XXX, you may be considered. Yeah. That's like me telling you, Fliz, listen, if you want to be on the PVD stage, if you do ... they'll consider you. And if Fliz doing ... and being like, it's mine. No, Fliz, I said if they may. Words like if and may. I really do not believe someone told Lil Wayne, you're gonna be the Super Bowl halftime show if you do whatever. First of all, what has he really done in the last 5 years anyway? Exactly, let's be honest. So it's just like, what did you do to work so hard to get this like that? And I don't have no problem with Lil Wayne, right? But at the same time, they got awful footage of Wayne doing horrible shows, forgetting his lyrics. Lil Wayne uses a monitor with the words on it right now. Lil Wayne said he got to Google his lyrics because he forgot them. So what I'm saying is, what have you done to earn the Super Bowl, my nigga? Like, what?
But also, I can say they had J-Lo, what's the other show? Shakira on there. They wasn't relevant. They wasn't doing relevant things.
And they had to split the time.
But so that's not to say that you have to be relevant in the moment. But the difference is the song was so crazy that it was undeniable.
Facts.
That's what makes it different. It was undeniable. They had to do it.
Now, Shakira.
Yo, bro, he's nominated for 5 Grammys.
He is. Shakira and J-Lo are international. They was probably thinking like, first of all, the NFL is trying to branch out into Mexico and all these different countries. They're like, Shakira is international, J-Lo is international. We're trying to build a brand in other countries. Maybe it would be good to go to this Latino market.
Yeah.
And the rumor is low key. I don't know. Drake started this rumor himself. He claims he turned it down that year, so they had to scramble to get J-Lo.
I doubt that.
That's what Drake is saying. He turned it down 4 years in a row. Drake said he turned on the Super Bowl 4 times. After Kendrick got selected, Drake says he turned down the Super Bowl 4 times.
He capped. That's cap.
I don't believe
Who's
it,
gonna
but
turn down the Super Bowl?
I was about to say that
Who's
shit.
turning down the Super Bowl?
I'm like, shit. Oh yeah, you want to do the Super Bowl? Yeah. Just come in. I'm there. You didn't have to say the rest. Super Bowl.
yeah.
I'm
Now
here.
some people are saying Jay-Z chose Kendrick over Wayne, but Jay-Z is supposed to be a Wayne supporter. I want to get you guys' opinion. They're saying Jay-Z has the final say on all this. I know for a fact that the cities that the Super Bowl, they had the city a list of suggestions, and the city picks who was this is supposedly the city picks who's the performer supposed to be, and the city picked Kendrick. Do you believe that, Remi?
I believe that yes, and I believe that the board had things to do. Whoever sat down on that board and said, okay, this is the best option. And I'm going to tell you why Kendrick was the best option versus Lil Wayne. Radio hits, like Kendrick had the Black Panther joint, movie joint, like it's just different.
He's a bigger artist.
And also not to say that he don't deserve it, right? Not saying that I feel like he does deserve, but he could have win. But maybe just not for this one. This is not for you.
Maybe get the next one
to get put on. Like Kendrick could bring out whoever he wants to bring out, just
right.
like 50 Cent brought out who he wants to bring out. Maybe you could be a
Eminem.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could do that, but for you headlining, you're just not right for the job right now.
And I don't think I'm gonna get Flizz's opinion too, but I don't think Wayne is gonna be right for the job until Wayne can prove that Wayne is going to do what he needs to do. And I feel like a lot of people, they've been coming up with a lot of videos of Wayne performances that ain't up to snuff. He did the Essence Fest and it was awful. I'm just being honest. They got about 5 big shows where Wayne came out awful. Now they just put one up where he just did what was he just did? He did Louisiana Lil Wayne Fest, Lil Weezy Fest, and it was I guess it was okay, right? Did you see it, TJ?
Yeah, it was sold out.
I
watched
footage.
it. That whole shit was sold out.
Lil Wayne fans gonna sell it out.
Yeah. He came out when they brought Wayne out. He came out playing the guitar.
Yeah,
doing Wayne. I mean, doing what Wayne do.
No doubt. Now we all love Wayne, but can he hold down a Super Bowl? You gotta really
he's not
be
ready for that.
yo.
So remember when
Quit,
all
TJ.
right, the first time I seen a real full concert of Kendrick was on Amazon, right? The Prime shit.
Dope ass concert.
I called Charles. I said, "Yo," I was so excited about that concert because I'm like,
No, that concert was banging.
that shit was so crazy. I'm like, yo, he disappeared in the middle of the damn show. Like, like this shit was some different. Like it was different. Know what I mean? But
And I'm on Kendrick.
he was in control of that stage. He was in control of the arena. Like every word for word, every. Know what I mean? You can tell like they.
You know what that got to do with TJ? That's in your prime.
Yeah.
Kendrick in his prime. Wayne not in his prime. Wayne showing up the shows. He tipsy, drunk, he high. He just getting through the show. Kendrick right now is like a soldier at war.
Even at the
focused, gang.
When Dre brought him out.
He focused. It's a different animal. It's like an old rap. It's like Melly Mel. Who you gonna pick? Melly Mel, right? You gonna get Melly Mel, or you gonna get like somebody younger? Like you gonna get like what's the dude from New York? Like you gonna get a Boogie with the hoodie, or you gonna get Melly Mel? Like talk to me. Like really, that you got a show on the line. Everything's on the line. Who you getting? Right? So right now, I'm not gonna say Wayne is Melly Mel, but damn, like you know what I'm saying?
It's about image, right? Like
yeah.
If he's not doing good at shows and things like that, they keep account of that. So, like for instance, I wouldn't book Casey and JoJo.
No.
Think about that. If they're off,
if you're doing a whole '90s thing, then you put them in the mix.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But if I don't want him, I'm not booking him if he's lit all the time and all his stage presence is off and he's reading lyrics from the projector screen. I'm not booking nobody like that. So if his thing is not consistent,
no,
they're not picking him. It's about image. It's the Super Bowl. The higher ups is not going to play about that. It's about how many people are watching this show and is it going to be a shit show or not?
Facts.
They're not gonna play about that. You see what happened with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake and all that stuff. That's how big the Super Bowl is that they will talk about this for months and years to come.
And I'm gonna be honest. I think so people would ride with it when they say no, like when we roll with Rihanna, like was she pregnant? We rolled with it anyway, right? And I'm gonna be honest, like they saying Rihanna was one of the worst Super Bowls. So
What?
Remy, do you agree?
No,
You're a Rihanna fan.
I thought it was smooth too.
It was fine.
I thought it was cool,
But-
that's how she announced her.
And Katy Perry they say that she's one of the worst Super Bowl performances. But
She came on the Tiger Sword and shit. I remember that. She was like, son of a bitch. Like, oh shit.
Can we read the comments? Because I can't see. I'm blind.
So Dawn said Kendrick is fire on stage. Jimmy said Lil Wayne can perform at the inauguration. Wow. He with his MAGA hat.
Hey, guess what Trump is playing right now though?
Yeah,
50 Cent, the 50
Yeah,
joint?
No.
He's playing Kendrick.
Trump allegedly is playing Not Like Us on repeat. The Roses from Compton,
As
case
a smack in
closed.
the
See
face
better
to
get Andrew
Kamala,
Wiggins
yeah.
to ride for him. Dead ass. And then Jimmy said Kendrick just got to run his set. Bring out J-Rock for Money Trees. Jimmy, let me stop you right there. He not bringing out no J-Rock. I'm just, before y'all get worked up, he not bringing out no J-Rock, no Absol. He not bringing out none of these underground niggas. It's not going to be that kind of party. So it ain't going to be no Money Trees, none of that. Well, he might, but it ain't going to happen. And then All My Life, it bring Lil Wayne out. A lot of people, we had a whole I went nuts in here. Like the little clip went viral. I was like, why do Kendrick got to bring out Wayne? I was like, he don't owe him shit.
Wait, that shit did
But
over.
why do I feel like he's gonna do that though?
Like
'Cause it's
10,000
gonna go
views.
Crazy.
Huh?
I feel like he's gonna do it though.
He probably will. He's a big Lil Wayne fan. But
I would do that if I was Kendrick.
But he doesn't listen.
He don't have to.
Listen.
Yeah, no, he don't have to.
Do y'all know? Dude, I just found this out that leading up to the Super Bowl, that last week or so, you got to practice. You got to rehearse every single day.
It's a big deal.
7 days. You got to rehearse
Because they gotta have the
every
time
single
on point.
day.
From this to this.
From right now, they're rehearsing the Super Bowl right now.
Bringing the stage up, setting the stage up.
Right now.
Running through the set.
I don't know if Wayne. I don't know if Lil Wayne with his cup is going to be able to focus and do that every day. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know. Like when Katy Perry brought out Missy Elliott, Missy's focused. She's drug free. So she's there to focus. I don't know if Wayne. I'm just being honest. Lil Wayne, he left the Blink 182 tour because he was tired of being an opener. He said, "Listen, I'm not used to this. When the crowd ain't everybody not here yet, I'm not used to being an opener." He left the tour. Lil Wayne is he's impulsive, gang.
Like
So-
Lauryn Hill.
Imagine. That's like putting the Fugees as the old.
And then Lauryn Hill's like, I'm not performing. It's the day of the show.
Or she late.
I'm not
She
performing.
She need a babysitter for the kids. Like, come
Yeah.
on, gang. Come
She
on,
said,
gang.
we're going in 2 months. Lauren's not here.
Yeah, she'll
Dead
be
ass.
here in 5 minutes.
I want
We
to.
need an artist named Flizzer filling.
Fliz is like,
Oh shit, you done messed up now.
He come out of the Superman booth.
Hell yeah. I'm blacking, but anyway. Yeah, man. Look.
I personally, and listen, when I first heard it, when your what they call it, a knee-jerk reaction, it's like, yeah, man, why would Wayne be selected for New Orleans? But then you realize they don't select people based on the city it's in.
No.
They don't. That's not a thing. That's not. Dre got on because it was LA. Dre got on happened to be on the LA one, but that's not the what do they say when it's not the norm. It's the exception to the rule. Dre and Snoop did LA. Okay, we get it, but that's not gonna be every year. Every rapper from wherever it's at coming out of now. MC Breeze like, yo, y'all coming to St. Louis. Like, where's MC Breeze from? Like, he from like.
I don't know. I thought he's from LA.
MC Breeze.
I thought he was a Cali dude. I don't
No,
know.
MC Breeze.
Oh, Breeze. I thought it said Breeze.
I'm sorry, Breeze. MC
Breeze.
Breeze. MC Breeze.
I'm like, Cool Breeze is Atlanta.
Isn't it something
Come
like that?
on, you can get it. Good. It's on with Tupac. He got to do with Tupac. MC Breeze.
What's
MC Breeze from like either Chicago.
Where does shit happen?
Ain't
with
no
the water?
future in your front.
Ain't no future in your front. MC Breeze.
Where does shit happen with the water? Isn't he from
Flint,
there?
Michigan.
He's from Michigan, bro.
He from Detroit.
He's
MC
from Flint.
Breeze. Let's
He's from
find
That's
out.
like basically saying if there's a Super Bowl in Rhode Island, then Blue Cantrell deserves to be performing. That's basically what it's saying.
And that's wild. No,
She's
John
popping.
B.
She's popping
No
in
shade
Cali
to
right
Blue.
now. Actually, like at
But
the
you know
casino.
what I'm
Like,
talking
When was
Hey,
the
just
last time you
because-
seen her out here in Rhode Island?
years ago at the boiler room.
MC Breed is
And we
from
know
Flint,
that story.
Michigan.
Yep.
M- MC Breed is from Flint, Michigan.
He's from Flint. You were right.
Yeah.
He from Flint. MC Breed. Salute to MC Breed. Gang, gang.
In the future, in your front.
Yeah, but they shot him. They shot that video at Andre Rose crew.
MC Breed. I remember MC Breed. He said Breed is from what? What'd you say, Jimmy? What that mean?
Wait, what is
Made that up.
Breed is from what?
Yippee slanty.
That sounds like some.
I think Jimmy low key might be high right now.
He's high.
Jimmy low key high right now, gang. Salute to Jimmy. Jimmy said he from Yippee TV. I don't know what you mean, Jimmy, but I know you might have hit a typo. But MC Breed is from Detroit. I'm sorry, Flint, Michigan. Did y'all think? Let's go around the room. MC Breed. Do you remember MC Breed? Remi?
Yeah, man, that's
Nope.
Park's homeboy.
Ain't no future in your front.
He was kind of like a one-hit wonder, right?
He had a couple.
Low key, he had a couple joints, but really, yes, he's a one-hit wonder. But for us rappers, he had a couple more joints.
Yeah.
TJ, you an MC Breed fan?
Yeah, I mean, I fucks with Park, so him and Park had a few records together.
Yeah, for some reason he fuck with Park. TJ, Fliz, MC Breed.
I liked him because I loved all things hip hop in that era of my life.
Yeah.
And no matter who you was, if you came when you was hip hop, Fliz liked you.
I got one more
That's
thing.
how it was
I
back then.
got one more. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say I liked you because you was rapping. Fuck that.
Put it this way, I
Nigga,
know
this
there was
shit's trash,
people
it's
who were
trash.
nice. No, even though it's trash, I
Well,
still
we know how he feels about Hammer.
No, I know, right?
You ain't hitting the New York Hammer.
Now my thing is, if you dropped a rap album when I was young, I was buying it. It didn't matter what the fuck
'Cause
you
was
did,
trying to hear
who
what
you was.
going on,
I
right?
was copping your shit like new rap. Need it, and I need everything came out.
I understand that. Salute Victor in the building. I want to talk about one more thing before you get
Yo,
out of
Vic,
here.
you supposed to bring us back them Trill burgers, yo.
Yeah, Vic, you went to fucking
I'm
yada
saying,
yada.
them Trill burgers, you supposed to ship them.
I want
next
to talk
day
about
in
one
them
more
joints.
thing, gang. And I want to get you guys' opinion. I want to get Remi's opinion on
Go
Mike Tyson versus this guy. But what I want to show this video real quick because Jake Paul went nuts when a room full of fighters chose Mike Tyson to win over him. He went bugging out. I want to show this video and get you guys' opinion. I'm going to share it so that people can see it.
Well, while you're bringing that up, do you guys think it's rigged?
Yo,
That's what a lot of people
yo,
are saying.
So I was just about to say
Like,
this,
can
right?
it be, is this scripted? You know what I mean? That's so I don't have an opinion because I don't know if it's scripted or not.
I
And,
think a lot of
are they
sports are
are they both training? I know they're both training really hard, but for what? If it's scripted, that's what I want to know.
I do not think it's scripted.
I don't think it's. Hey, yo, all right. So I was just saying, I was just having a conversation with CJ, right? And I'm like, yo, C, what you think on the bets for the Tyson fight? He was basically saying, don't waste my time because
He not gonna watch it. You think it's rigged?
no, he said the same shit. He's like, I won't be mad because I think it's rigged and this dude's gonna win. And I'm like, hell no. I said, yo, he just told Tyson he was gonna knock him out. I said, and you know what I seen? I seen in Tyson's eyes, you know that Tyson, you know that Tyson,
The pit bull.
that's what I seen. Like real shit. And then I'm watching him train. Are you watching the Netflix series? And you're watching Tyson
No, I
train?
haven't watched it yet. You
bro.
told me about it. Yeah.
So what do you think about the training?
I feel like he's about to I feel like he could just beat him with just body shots. Like real shit. Like we know Tyson. He's in great shape, bro. Like real shit.
He was beating that bag.
Hell yeah. I turned my TV up like, damn, you hear that? I turned it up to be like, I think I feel that. I think he hit me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
hits really hard.
He hits hard, bro. Like,
But
and
is he slow?
just even him trying to block them shits, they're gonna hurt. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. This is Tyson we talking about. Like,
But also too, we gotta remember too, it's about speed and all of that too. Like
Yeah,
who's
yo,
faster
I
than
know
who?
everybody's seen my Facebook post because this is the second time I posted about it in the last few months. And boy, there be some sparks coming through when I talk about this shit. And I love it. So I'm gonna repeat it here. I'm Team Tyson all day, but I won't be shocked if that man loses.
yeah, me either.
Tyson is about 60 years old, bro. And Jake Paul is 28, something like that. And the thing is, I always say, I'm saying this. I was at boxing today. I was hitting the bag today, fucking it up. I look good hitting that bag, boy. I look good. You see me, boy. I'm training little kid. Let's go, little nigga. I look good, boy.
No,
I'm talking about me. I box every Wednesday. I look good doing that shit. But it's different when you in there with a motherfucker though.
Somebody trying to hit you.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we are saying strategy and shit.
And he's gonna get tired.
And that's what I'm saying. And I can tell you, a 60-year-old man, and I'm voting for Tyson. I put that out there. I'm voting for Tyson.
I feel
3 minute
rounds, right?
And so here's my thing about it, bro. Mike Tyson, where I think a lot of us
we seen Tyson.
We're glazing over the fact Mike Tyson kind of sucked toward the end of his career. We saw Mike Tyson decaying when he was in the 30s range, starting to get beat up by like whack dudes in the ring.
All right, hold up, Flizzy. Let me.
You know what? Let's just blame Bobby Brown because they was partying the night that Tyson lost the fight and lost the title. No,
that was still prime Mike.
Prime Mike.
Hold on,
Mike was high as shit because they was partying all night. Him and Bobby Brown.
Hold up, gang. Let me play this video. I want to get y'all opinion on this, and then we're gonna have this conversation. Yeah. I want to talk about this Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight November 15th. That's 2 days from now.
That's Saturday. Yeah. Friday. Yeah, Friday.
So I want you guys' opinion on what happens in this video.
Jake or Mike, prediction on Friday. We'll start with you, Shushu. No pressure.
The baddest man on the planet. I am Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike.
Come on, Jake Paul.
All right.
You can never bet against a legend, Mike Tyson.
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 Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
I love it, you know. Who wants to bet on it, huh? You said, Mike, how much you want to bet? He said he's good. That's what I thought, bitch made. How much you want to bet?
How much you?
How much? As much as you're willing to lose, brother. How much?
My property is like more than 1 million. I'll give you.
Deal. How much you want to bet?
How much you want to lose?
Bro, the time I spent taking a shit is how much you make in your whole life, buddy. Shut the fuck up. How much you want to lose?
Whatever.
$1 million, deal. You guys want to fucking do this? Put your money where your mouth is. How much money? Exactly. How much money?
I don't speak English.
Exactly. How much money? A ring, deal. Let's go. $1 million? $1 million? $20 right here. That's what I thought.
Homeboy said $20. Yo, listen.
Homeboy, bitch made.
That's what he does though.
Here's the thing about Jake Paul, and don't get this twisted, everybody. He's no slouch.
Yeah,
he been
Jake
boxing.
Paul is no slouch in the ring, like it or not. He's not gonna go in there and just cave with no skills. The man can hit. He can take hits. No one's saying he's a legend in boxing, but I've seen the man box. He hasn't fought nobody real. Let's get that straight. He hasn't fought nobody that real. But Mike Tyson, I'm saying, is 60 years old. And I'm voting for Tyson. So let's hear this out. I'm voting for Tyson, but I will not be shocked because at 60, to keep going in there in that, like all them rounds. All right, I'm going to break this down logically. Mike Tyson in his prime wasn't used to going the distance.
Fact.
In his prime.
He never went the distance.
Yeah, he went the distance a couple. But
what's the longest fight when Tyson was winning? Like constantly winning.
No, so let's say that. Tyson in his prime wasn't used to going the distance. And you see when them fights started drawing out, Tyson, and this was young Tyson. When Tyson started getting up there in age, Tyson started losing those fights to like dudes who wasn't on his caliber. I mean, nobody boxes. Yeah. Tyson is now 58, dog. So let's stop thinking we're going to see Iron Mike from 1988 going there with all this, that, and a third, knocking people out all quick.
This is what I think.
But I'm voting for Tyson. What
was that other fight that he had with the
Roy Jones?
Yeah. How did that one go? I can't remember.
So we have to go based off of that. But and somebody on my Facebook was talking about that.
They couldn't knock each other out.
Yeah, it couldn't be a real joint.
So basically,
but Roy Jones admitted he's scared of him.
Yeah. Tyson watered down the fight. Let's put it like that.
He watered down the fight.
I'm saying, but this fight, basically, homeboy's telling Tyson, how are you telling Mike Tyson you're gonna knock him out?
Yeah, I would have.
He's looking at you like, bro, I'll eat you alive. Like, I mean, like
these are
that's
two confident men.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson has to end this fight early to me.
Early.
I think Tyson got to catch him with that in the first 3-4 rounds to get that shit out of there.
And no biting ears or none of that.
Ah.
Clean fight.
That he's the
All right,
so
hold up. You know what the biting is? I was in Vegas. I was trying to go to the to the dispensary because he had the candy. You know what I'm saying? The ears, the candy. It's
ear
weed.
candy in
Yeah,
there?
it's weed. It's weed. It's weed.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I was trying to go get the damn chocolate shit. There.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I didn't make it there. You know what I'm saying? I was too busy shooting videos and shit. But it's cool though. But I smoked good when I was in Vegas. But yeah,
Gang, before
that Tyson shit though.
I want to tell y'all something that y'all may not know about this fight. There are weird rules, so it's not the same. It's not the same as a regular fight.
So he can't knock him
So this is very different than a regular fight. Tyson and Jake Paul will not be under the same. So we're looking at Mike Tyson from back in the day. Now let me read the stipulations because they're different.
So this is what you're talking about.
Tyson and Jake
this
Paul
is why
fight is a
CJ said
sanctioned fight, and they have different rules. The fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing, and the regulations include several significant conditions. Both fighters will wear 14-ounce gloves instead of 10-ounce gloves. So they're going to wear 14-ounce gloves instead of the standard 10-ounce gloves, typically used by heavyweight fighters. These conditions are significant as they will influence the pace and strategy of the fight. Additionally, each round will last 2 minutes rather than the usual 3 minutes. And the fight will consist of 8 rounds instead of the standard 10 or 12. Gang, listen, this is not the same.
That's not too crazy. 1 minute off.
This is bigger gloves. Am I bugging out?
Yeah, it's bigger gloves.
Shorter rounds. It's going to be 2 minute rounds instead of 3. This is damn the exhibition.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of exhibition-ish.
And it's, what did it say? 8 rounds instead of 10 or 12. Big gloves, 8 rounds, 2 minutes. It's not what you think.
I got a question.
Tyson can handle those.
And Jake get more money than Tyson for this.
Yeah, for real.
Hey yo, is their gloves bigger than those 14? Like,
that's clown shit at that point. I don't know.
I'm asking because it's the weight, right? So would it be? This is just a question. To train with bigger gloves to move faster with the smaller gloves?
I have no idea. You have to ask.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's the question?
So the 14-ounce gloves, right? Instead of the 10.
Yep.
I mean, so would it make sense to train with a bigger glove than the 14 so that you're moving faster with?
I see.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm
but
sure it wouldn't
a
hurt.
fighter putting on all these different gloves is going to mess him up.
His feel up.
It's going to mess. He got different gloves. He's training with big ass gloves underneath, getting them. You know, I don't think they're going to do that. But what I want to say is Jake Paul doing a lot.
Weights on though.
Flizzy, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Jake Paul doing a lot of like grandstanding in that video.
Basically trolling.
He noted his rounds are shorter. He noted that Mike Tyson's pushing 60.
Yep.
And he knows that they got bigger ass gloves on.
Yep.
So he's not in as much danger as he could be. And not only that,
true.
Tyson is old.
Yep.
So he's sitting up there betting $1 million, this and that, and the third, Like you said, it could be scripted. But wait. Now we know Tyson needs his money, but I'm gonna think Tyson integrity means more. I think Tyson not gonna get up there and go by no script and be like, I'm supposed to lose in the third. Like, I don't think Tyson gonna do that.
He kind of did with the Roy Jones fight though.
What you mean, Flizzy? Explain yourself.
No, he didn't lose. No, I'm saying it was scripted. It was a little bit scripted. And Roy Jones, watch Roy Jones interview. The dude on my guy.
First of all, you can't do an interview if you fought a scripted fight. I don't even want to hear your. If I'm Roy Jones and I fought a scripted fight, I don't even want to hear your interview. Don't make no complaining if you did a scripted fight and you got paid.
It wasn't a complaint. What he was saying, the script was they wanted to really throw certain punches, and he goes, his corner was like trying to soup him up, like, yo, throw this at Mike, and he can. I guess he can feel the energy at Mike, like. He goes, nah, because if I do this, Mike is going to start doing all that. You know what I mean? And he was like, yo, he goes, Mike Tyson is a pit bull who wants to fight.
This is what I'm saying.
So that don't sound like a script. It sounds like a dude scared of getting.
No, because they're not supposed to. You got to watch the interview.
So if Jake does some wild shit,
You know
he's
Tyson's
gonna unleash
gonna
Tyson.
It's
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
like switch on.
Yeah.
I'm about to take
It's
their
a
head
green
off.
light. It's a green light.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stipulation in the Roy Jones Tyson fight. It was exhibition-y, as we was talking. There were certain things. It wasn't to go in there and really knock each other out. It was, but so Roy Jones was like, "No, I'm not gonna cross that."
Well,
line
that's not a
because we
script.
playing,
That's
man."
basically saying we got parameters that we can't cross. That don't mean it's scripted.
Eggshells here, so.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want
like
that, I don't want the
like
full
if you're
fury,
telling me I can't do XYZ because this dude gonna start bugging out, then that don't mean it's a script. It means I'm trying to keep from getting my ass knocked the slam fuck out.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
It was an agreement,
So that's not no script. That's basically saying we want to keep Tyson from going Tyson.
Yeah, exactly.
So it ain't no script.
That's what I'm saying. When he was talking shit to Tyson and Tyson just looked at him.
Yeah, he don't do too much.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Tyson right now, even right now at this age, gonna sleep almost anybody. I'm just being honest. That's why everybody, and most of them people, some of them pick Jake Paul. Jake Paul has been conditioned. Jake Paul been fighting about what, 7, 8, 9 years?
He's not conditioned to take a real Mike Tyson punch, bro.
No, he's not. But he's been fighting.
But Jake
he's been fighting fighters.
But Jake is counting on him being in his 60s. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's gonna make bets. He's in his brain as a confident male. Listen, this man is 60. I'm washing him up. That's what
Here's another thing I said. If Jake feels a Tyson punch, he's not gonna sit there and brawl with this dude.
Right, and he's never
like,
done
that's another thing. Everybody keeps forgetting. Like, look, I've been in rings with people. I'm not just talking. I mean, I've been in the ring fighting with people.
I have not.
And it's like, yo, it's a different world. I remember like talking to my boy, me and Merck was watching a fight years ago. He was like, oh, he's walking through them jabs. I'm like, no, he's not. You feel them jabs. He's going, the fucking jabs feel like punches, motherfucker. It's like, boom, up, But it's like, yo, this dude, if he feels a real high, he's not, watch.
You're going to see his face change.
No, here's what you're going to see. Remember, Jake Paul is taller than Mike Tyson. He's gonna hug him up. He's gonna lean on him. He's gonna he's gonna run. If he's not gonna sit there and just take punches. I don't think he's that brave. I think he can grandstand all he wants. He can. Oh, you bitch mate. You want to take but $1 million? Yeah. If he feels like time to go, he gonna be doing hug up.
It's wild to bet $1 million when you know that the fight is short and you're not gonna be in there that long against a freaking killer, right? Even at that age. Tyson's still been working out. Tyson gonna hurt a grown man, almost any grown man of any size. He's knocked out people Jake Paul size easily. And Flips was saying
his whole career.
Toward the end of his career.
On the airplane or some shit. What just happened with
Well, he hit the dude because the dude kept bothering him. The dude was bothering him on the airplane.
I do remember that. Yeah,
dude kept bothering him, but they ain't filed no charges. Jimmy said there was no headshot clause in Roy Jones' fight, so they couldn't headshot.
Yeah. Thank you. I knew it was a part of a script. It was some shit like that.
Right, I get it. That's kind of scriptish.
Oh, look at Victor, man. This
Victor talking shit. He talking about fantasy football.
He talking about football, yeah.
Listen to no Victor. Hey, we talking about something else. But listen, I feel like Jake Paul has always been arrogant. Yeah, that's where he got blah blah blah. But he has been working. He has been putting in the work. He has been fighting fighters, real fighters, to a degree. Like right now. But the heavyweight division is all wacky right now. And to be honest. It ain't what it used to be. It damn sure ain't what Tyson was used to. Tyson was fighting fighters. Jake Paul fight dudes that's just trying to get into fighting. Like it's different. But we gotta respect. You know what I mean? Jake Paul, like Jimmy said.
Underestimate people. I'm never gonna say, "Oh, I can do this." I mean, I guess that's the name of the game, right? He talks a little drunk. It's good for TV. It's good for press. It's good for. That's just what it is.
Yeah, he's a good.
I mean, we're talking
he's
about
like a Conor McGregor kind of dude. He knows how to get the people to watch.
Yeah.
That press conference just got mad people. I'm watching this fight because you want to see the clown show one, and number two, you want to see Mike knock him out.
Yeah.
He's a genius with that. Like,
and we're looking forward to watching it right Friday. Watch party.
Word.
Dead eyes. You coming? If we do it, all right. Say less.
She's like food, wings, food.
I realized I learned something. We got food.
Show me that picture.
We got food. Remi coming, gang. Listen. So we doing a watch party there. Dead eyes.
Jesus.
Bring everything.
Jimmy said the shit about the great white hype. Jake Paul gloating over beating Nate Robinson. Yeah, they beat that shit. Like Nate Robinson, that was embarrassing.
That was
right?
Yo,
that was embarrassing.
Let me tell you something.
Profile picture
that freaking fight, yo. I have an acquaintance in my life that at that time, he's very militant, pro-black. He's one of these dudes, right? And then when Nate Robinson got knocked the fuck out, it became a meme everywhere. He was mad at all black people, including me, because I was like, oh shit. Well, you know, somehow he made like, yo, that's a black man. I'm like, yo, he took the fight. I'm like, yo, what am I?
You can't make that into black man.
I was like, yo,
can you pull up that image?
Yo, he was mad that we was laughing. I was like, yo, that damn image was burning everything. Look at, what was that shit with, Snoop Dogg was like, oh, wow. The other fight.
Wait, hold on. Snoop was commentating on that, right?
Was that fight?
Yeah. The third one.
Which one? This one?
That one. He was out of here.
Yo, that fucking fight was fucked up.
That's embarrassing.
Wait, you know how in the cartoon, like if the dog dies, he just comes out of it and it's
Yo, it was like, yo, I'm sorry, but Nate got fucked up.
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't believe
it. Yo.
That's where you see him. Look, you see the whole thing. It's like the cartoon.
He just.
Yo, got spirit from his body. Yo, they put him in memes in Boys in the Hood. Talking about, you gonna see a dead body?
He disgraced the whole race.
Yeah, the memes was wild though. I ain't gonna hold you. I had that on my profile picture for like a week.
The dude I'm talking about would have been. You need to take that down as a black woman because. Yo, we was all like, yo, he got rocked. Yo.
That's crazy. That's like when Sticky Fingers lost to.
Oh yeah, back in the day, right?
Who did he lose? He was a white rapper. One of the dudes from ICP.
Was it the actor? Was he an actor?
Who did Sticky Fingers from Onyx lose to? On MTV, they did the boxing match.
I believe it.
He lost
the celebrity boxing matches.
Where I lost to like Sean Penn or somebody like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I did not know Sticky Fingers had a match at all. You know what I mean?
Nah, this was on some MTV back in the day.
I remember celebrity boxing joints.
See, I'm typing it on crazy. Sticky Fingers.
Let me find that because I want to know about that now. My man Sticky Fingers, he's still alive. That means the greatest rapper of all time ain't never die. That to me, that's his hardest verse.
See, I can't. I'm not searching it right. I'm not even using it right. Hold on. Who did he lose to?
On MTV.
Just put on Sticky Fingers, like, you know what I mean?
MTV, and then we getting the fuck out of here. I'm done.
You typing like homeboy said.
He's tired.
MTV. Who did he fight on MTV? Who did Sticky Fingers fight on MTV?
Simon Woodstock.
That was it right there on the top.
Where?
Right there.
Simon Woodstock, I think. 98.
This?
Yeah, Simon Woodstock.
Simon Woodstock.
I don't
98.
see it.
On the left.
Tell me when to stop. This?
That one.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1998.
When you hear him say he's Turks and Caicos, then that's when you be like.
I forgot about this. Let me see. Oh no, it's the wrong one. Hold on. It's the wrong one. Share screen. This one.
Got the fight coming up, so don't go away. You don't want to miss a punch. Stay locked in right here.
I forgot about this Sticky Fingers fight.
Understand, Sticky? You understand, Simon? All right. No head and bump. No headbutting.
Oh,
no
look crazy. You
gloves.
look like Stick like.
No biting. Punch gloves. Come on, fighting.
You know, a lot of times a guy comes into a different arena, and these guys are both coming into a different arena. They should be pretty pumped up, and it might also blow them up real quick.
Somebody's going to be winded pretty soon.
Oh, it's going down. Woodstock running it right off the get-go. Oh, nice jab. Looks like he tried a suplex there.
Wait.
What is going on? Going for a Goldberg takedown. Sticky popping it in. He's got to keep him off the ropes. He's going to stay on him. Good blocking by Sticky.
Oh, this is something that we expected. Woodstock is a rad kid.
Oh my God!
He's all over him. He's whirlwinding him.
What's the commentary, yo? That's like Jamie Foxx.
That's like Dave Chappelle.
Sticky Fingers got it. Trying to lead him with a jab. He hit him with that jab once.
He's gonna have to throw that jab.
Oh, he caught him with a big left that right on top of the head. Didn't catch all of them.
We got a fight on our hands here.
Sticky walked right into that left.
Caught him with that left, but it slid off his face.
Sticky should stay with the left. Hey.
One catching his breath, but Woodstock stayed on his feet the whole time. Trying to hook him there.
Break.
Woodstock going to the body punches, but he's not getting much on him. Like I said before, I don't know if he caught that, but Sticky was sitting on the bench catching his wind the whole time while Woodstock was staying on his feet. Oh, caught him with it. Caught his footing.
Uh-oh, it's over.
Good time.
Get him, Sticky, get it.
They exchanged punches on that one. Oh, backhand. Obviously, it's a Springer fight there. The referee didn't put that over at all. Another punch, rabbit punch.
Sticky was a little staggered.
Oh, we got a fight here.
Oh, my goodness.
What is the ref doing? Just for the hell of it. What is the ref doing out there? We got to fight.
Let's go.
I'm giving it a split. I think we need a few more rounds here. Oh, trying to throw.
That was very entertaining.
I seen enough. If y'all want to see the rest of that Sticky fight, go watch this on MTV. Sticky versus Woodward.
Simon Woodson.
Simon something yada. He was a skater, gang. Yeah, Sticky. We're never gonna forget that. Us old heads are always gonna remember when Sticky got beat up by that white skater. And he had months to practice for that too.
Yeah.
Gang, listen, we appreciate y'all. I think we talked about everything. Remy, tell him one more time what you got going on, Remy,
I can
please.
tell you one more time right here. I got the flyers.
Let's go.
You see this? April 19th, 2025, Providence Performing Arts Center, Remi TV Influencer Award Show. Be there or be square.
That's
all I'm
right.
gonna say. Carl Thomas is
Influencers.
performing.
Influencers Award. Remy, I need to get in on that. I need to be involved. Listen, April 19th, 2025, Carl Thomas. All the influencers in New England and abroad will be there getting their awards. Make sure you are there. Get your tickets early. We need y'all to support. It's not many people doing this. He's the only one doing this on this level, and we need your support. Show love. Stop being crabs in a barrel. Get your tickets early. Put your phone up to that screen and scan this right here. This is called a QR code. Scan that. Providence Performing Arts Center. Make sure you be there.
Oh, we're gonna be fly on that red carpet too, by the way.
We're gonna look so good on that carpet.
You have
and I'm gonna be announcing one more celebrity performance. So just give me like 2 more weeks.
Wait, can you tell us behind the scenes?
I'll let you know. We'll see. They're trying to get exclusive, guys.
We keep secrets.
Gang, we appreciate you guys watching. We had a great time on the What Show. Make sure that you support the channel by following and sharing the videos. Follow Remi Jones, spelled exactly how it sounds with an I, Remi Jones. TJ Source. What you say, Remi?
I was gonna say my Instagram too.
Instagram,
Remi
Florida.
TV official.
Remi TV official. Make sure you follow TJ Source.
401 TJ Source 401.
401 TJ Source. An artist named Fliz.
FlizzMusic.com. And I'm proud that I just learned how to design my website on my own. So go see the new stuff I just did to my website. I put up 4 new videos this last week because I'm going crazy with the videos right now. Flizz, Flizz music.com.
Fliz learned how to embed videos on his site.
And I learned how to do the pictures and all. I'm proud of that, bro.
He should be. Fliz is what you call a DIY.
Straight up.
I'm the same way. Challz Brown with a Z. Make sure you follow and support the channel. Make sure the What Show. We already surpassed 8. We got 8,000 followers on YouTube. And all of the websites, all of the social medias are doing well. We appreciate you guys. One of our clips hit 1 million, gang. Just gonna be honest. I'm proud of that. One of our clips hit 1 million. And when you guys comment, we read them, we laugh, we have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So just keep commenting. I know y'all be hating. Some of y'all be loving and hating at the same time. Listen, it's all entertainment. All right.
Oh, buy that merch. Buy that merch. Buy that merch.
Buy that merch. The new what?
CorleoneClothing.com. Come shop with me.
CorleoneClothing.com. Gang, gang. We appreciate you. We'll see y'all next week around the same time. And I know that we didn't come last week